what Letty them are doing in LA with the brown bag.
Brown bag is the best
Listen here, brown bag pie.
And we're back. Brown Bag episode 133. Woo!
All right.
Well, let's preface this because you're gonna see, if you're watching this on YouTube, you're gonna see a bunch of different things happening. Like, we're gonna have different segments jumbled up. At one point, Vic is gonna wear a jacket.
Yes.
And
in the
he's
future.
not wearing it right now.
No.
Yeah.
Because we record in it's like a movie scene
It
happen.
is, yeah.
Like that. Sometimes they'll do like the mid part of a movie.
Sometimes I shoot the beginning at the end.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Wow.
Okay, and then I'm currently wearing a belt. You'll see why later, but I won't have it on when you see why.
Yeah.
And this is not gonna make any sense, but
At all.
I just want to keep this belt on. It looks pretty tight.
And it's hot in here, so you guys gotta understand.
Yeah.
But today's video is sponsored by SeatGeek. Yes. With over 28 million downloads, SeatGeek is the #1 rated ticketing app. I'm so excited to go to Dodger Stadium this season.
Yeah.
Gotta see Otani in person. Okay.
Yep.
Letty already went.
Yep. And
She
I
used
use
the code.
I use the code.
Use the
it's
code.
good for your first ticket on SeatGeek. Okay, definitely
Yes.
make sure to use that
Movie.
$20
Use
off.
code
Right?
Brown Bag to get $20 off.
Instead of Shohei, we want to see Mookie Betts because he's playing way better.
Come on, it's just a
MVP.
slump. He's just, you
Yeah.
know.
Oh,
it's a couple
Otani's in a slump. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just the first couple games of
Yeah.
the season.
I would bet against him. Maybe he's helping. Someone
Either way.
The over-under.
SeatGeek. All right.
No, this is true, Vic, because have you guys ever been to where you go online, you purchase something, and then you look at the checkout and you're like, oh, I wish I could get a code. So you Google a code for whatever
I always
website,
do
right?
that. I always do that. I thought it was
Google
only one.
No,
Yeah.
definitely do that. Like code for whatever site you're
Yes.
on. There's actually a code for SeatGeek, okay? If
Yes.
you're at the checkout and you're like, dude, I wish this could go down some, brown bag is the code.
That's right. It's all right.
Brown Bag is
guys.
the code. That's SeatGeek.
We got to go to a Dodger game together.
And
Yes.
We don't
We're
do
planning
anything
on it.
together,
We're
but we
planning
should
on
do
it.
it together.
Yeah, we should.
our schedules are hella everywhere
Yeah.
type shit.
We're
What's
just-
funny is, can I tell a little story of
Our
the
schedules.
opening day?
Yeah.
Because we're like, dude, we got to go to opening day. And I'm like, bros, let's get to it. Let's figure it out. Let's, put our money up or whatever. And so I'm looking for tickets. I'll get any tickets to opening day. And then DoKnow's like, we're bosses. We can only go if we get tickets behind
That's
dugout.
not-
You said that. I have that in the text.
I said we're bosses.
Yes. Literally, if I search boss.
I don't think that's going to come out.
Hold on.
And we're bosses.
Like a boss.
I probably put we the shit or some
No.
shit. So we got to try to come out on the Jumbotron.
We the bee's knees.
We the bee's knees. We the crack to the pipe.
Behind dugout is almost equivalent to courtside, right?
Yeah.
No, not.
Oh, I think you did it in a
Almost.
voice note.
Uh,
He voice note
yeah.
replies. That's good.
Motherfucking boss.
Yeah. Okay, but he was like, I'll only go if it's behind dugout. That's what you said.
Okay, and then what happened?
So then I look for dugout
Dugout club.
tickets.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, I don't know what's a good seat. He's like, they have to be good seats. I'm like, what's a good seat? And you're like,
Yeah.
behind dugout. You said
Yeah.
that.
Yes.
Don't lie. See?
But I
So
didn't say
searched
because
for
we're
them.
bosses.
You
Yeah.
said that. I swear to God. Watch what
Did they
I
have a
find.
green dot on them? Because that means good. And red dot
Good
means
deal?
bad.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I was like, hey, here are the ones, here's this. And then Duno was like, maybe let's just do it another time. And then I'm like, all right, well, I still would like to go. Duno don't want to go. I still would like to go. What?
Yeah, go ahead.
So I got the tickets. Then day of, Duno was like, hey, maybe we should go. And I'm like, bro, this is the thing with you. I knew you were going to get FOMO the day of and want to go. But it's going to be sold out. That's why I was like, let's do this weeks before.
Yeah.
About 30 minutes before, we were still considering going. I called him and I was
Yeah.
like, are we going? He's like, I'm still eating. I was like, yeah, I'm still packing.
Yeah.
So we didn't go.
But it
Yeah,
was
and
so I took Yelinsky.
okay, so let's
Yeah.
keep in mind that one, I'm glad I didn't go because I hate the fucking sun and shitting in it. So I love night
It
Dodger
was
games.
so tight, though.
I know I could, but you're skinny. You're a big boy,
Yeah.
close, as hard and fly as my fit is gonna look
Right.
when I walk out the crib. Once I get to the stadium, it has to come off.
Right.
Yeah.
And my cool jacket can't be on. Late games is 5. It's a vibe.
Right.
You get that little breeze coming
You
in
get the little
from
breeze,
the
the
top of the
sunset.
hill. Yep.
You feel me? I want to buy a 40 and wish I could bring it inside.
You said worse than bosses, and I don't think I could say it. I said, opening day, should we go to the game? Let me know. Not unless we have good seats. We'll get swarmed. And I said, I was like, suite or in the front row? What's good seats? Tell me so I can look behind dugout.
Well, you feel me? The company has for the company. I got some bread in it.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that's what he said. And so I would have never even thought to get those seats, right?
Yeah.
But the thing, I like that you said the heat. The thing about the dugout is that you get
There's
the
no, like,
dugout.
get some-
No, the dugout club. So if you're hot, you could go inside.
Exactly.
And
Oh,
it's
you can
free
retreat.
food.
Yeah.
I didn't know the food
It's all like
was
it's like
free,
all
dog.
inclusive.
Yeah.
It's an
And-
all-inclusive seat.
That's fire.
And also like I fuck with baseball. I'm like a fan of the sport.
Yeah.
Not like a super duper fan where I know every single statistic and what every
Testicle?
testicle. But I love the environment and the
Yeah.
vibes.
Yeah.
But and it's all great, right? Like amazing. It's fucking bro. There's nothing like Los Angeles.
Mm-hmm.
But let's be honest, it gets a little crazy for us when we go to certain places.
That's fast.
Yeah.
And
Especially for
and
Dino.
But
and that
believe me,
means
the
and-
Cubans in the front seat where I was, they wouldn't give a fuck.
Nah,
They would be like,
but like
shout out to the people that were sitting there.
example, I went one time on a date to a Dodger game.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh my God, I want to take her to a Dodger game. And I sat, and keep in mind, I love the pavilion, and any fan that ever
Right.
sits there is gonna enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Unless you're a cholo and see another cholo and you guys be fit, then you might have to squabble it out
After the game.
after or during the game. You know they squabble it out during the game sometimes.
During? That's
Yeah.
disrespectful. That's disrespectful to Otani.
Time.
To Otani, well, that fool got hurt and he started hitting some home runs. The fools don't get down.
Are we mad that he hasn't done a home run yet? By the time this airs, they would have played again.
Yeah,
But currently, he has not done.
currently right now, I'm-
Sometimes he's
He's like hit
adjusting.
bases.
It's new
Yeah.
work environment.
and
He's going through a lot right now.
he's
too.
finally at a
Yeah.
real stadium.
Yeah.
He's he's with a real team.
Yes.
He's with champions.
Yeah, he was just practicing all the
He's that fool's with a real city.
Did you see what his
Unlike where's Angel Stadium at?
Anaheim?
Anaheim. Yeah, he's not there no more.
Did you see what his Spanish name is?
What is it?
Jorge.
Literally.
Yeah, they started calling him Jorge because I think the interpreter said that his Spanish name is Jorge.
Like Shohei.
Shohei.
means Jorge.
You know how like
means
some
Jorge.
like they translate
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
Yeah, so all the Jorges out there,
Like Cheater means Pedro.
you are Otani.
You're
Jorge.
a tiny.
Yeah, Shohei is
But-
Jorge.
Jorge.
Jorge. Oh, Shohei. Jorge.
Oh my god. Wow.
What would be his last name if it was Otani?
I don't know.
I don't know.
But that's tight, that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
But you get swarmed. You took a girl on a date and you got swarmed.
and I feel like as much as she was, I think she was. I could tell like she wasn't pretending to enjoy the fact that she had to like.
You're getting all these bitches.
That she had to
Awesome.
take like.
It's crazy that she had to take the photos
That she
of
had-
you with fans.
Yeah, that she had to take the photo. And I'm not saying like again like. Any supporter fan that ever met me,
Of
like,
course,
I'm
of course.
fucking with it, fool. Like I'll meet him at the alleys.
Yeah.
A Brownback supporter actually one time let me borrow $20 and I zelled him because I had no cash to buy hot dogs.
That's tight.
Wow.
Like so, I'm just like on that vibe. But then I could tell like she was trying, like she grew up very Chicana.
Yeah.
So Dodgers mean everything to her family.
Right.
So I took her on a date and it was dope. She's like, oh, he's taking me on a Dodger. He knows I
Yeah.
fuck with him. But she didn't even get to enjoy the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, she had to take a bunch of pictures.
She had to take photos and then like
I
like
feel like the first one she might have been like cool, like sure I'll take it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here, give it to me, and then it's like, oh my god.
yeah, and I felt
He's
her.
holding 7 phones.
Yeah.
Like,
And then
okay, who's
and
this?
exactly, and then I feel it. You know what I'm saying? And then so I was just like I kind of like just being in the cut sometimes. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like
Yeah.
even with certain shit, like my homies be wanting to go some. I'm like I'm just trying to like chill.
And to Duno's credit, he doesn't go to be seen. Like I've been out with him, he'll wear like a shiesty. He'll try to like be incognito.
because I just want to kick it.
but
Sometimes.
there's only one Duno. Like you can't hide,
Yeah.
fool. It's like Shaq hiding behind the tree. Like we see you, dog.
And then like I said, it's dope. Like and again, like shout out everybody, but sometimes it gets crazy. And like
Right.
even like recently, I seen on Concrete and I was like, oh, fool, they were nuts about
Yeah.
you. But Concrete was like also like in a fucking suite and shit like that.
Yeah.
So I just, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just, and also it's like my city.
yeah.
It's like DTLA, like Echo
Right.
Park. Like I grew up in,
90026.
Your hometown.
you know what I'm saying? So,
So are you saying we're not going to a game or what?
we
are you
can.
We need security. Right?
Nah,
We
see?
need we need
was-
escort.
saying? Yeah. Wow.
We need extra ticket for security.
Hollywood.
Hollywood.
Yeah.
Excuse me, no photos. Excuse
Yeah.
me. Excuse me.
Damn, that'd be sick. Imagine they.
We need to do first pitch. At
I know.
That point.
That's my goal for sure.
Yeah.
But like, imagine like that's like my thing, right? Like imagine like there is a security guard and he's like no photos, and everybody just turns around and is like culero, like then I'll be like, oh fuck, I didn't. What fuck me for?
Yeah.
I'm just trying to see Otani get strike out. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, he's gonna hit one.
Yeah, he's gonna hit
day.
one.
But yeah,
I'm wondering still if when he hits a home run, does he get the samurai thing? Because you know how the Angels would do that?
Oh.
If he would hit the home run, they would put like a samurai
Probably.
hat
I
on
mean,
him.
whatever like he wants. You know,
They already
It's usually,
based
like-
all their celebrations off him.
Yeah.
So whenever they get on base, a Dodger, they do the That's the thing. This year,
Yeah.
remember last year it was like this.
Oh yeah.
And then it was like the thing. This
Yeah.
year is they do it for Otani. Like
it?
it's like the
it's the Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, like the-
fusion dance.
yeah.
Yeah.
And they do that now.
It's crazy, right?
So it's dope. Like
Yeah.
Mookie, Lux,
'Cause,
everybody.
like, yeah, last year, you guys don't remember last year they would do this
Yeah, they would do that.
when they would get on base.
when
they
they're
would do
cock out, like
Yeah, they would do
rock
like a-
out with the
That's
cock
the one
out.
you like?
like a funny dance.
No, I like the new one because
And then Adrian Gonzalez used to do this when he would get on base.
yeah.
Remember that?
So then and that's one thing about baseball that they're like a fucking we're all one.
There's time to fuck around. There's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
chances to fuck around where they could do certain shit. Remember when they got into they scored a run and then they did some like it
Yeah.
was like some
That's
sus shit. It was
crazy.
so funny.
But
Is that why Kike danced like that before?
I think-
no, I think Kike's like energy of like the dugout.
Yeah.
He's your vet. He's your mentor.
the
Kike-
crowd turned up for Kike. He came in later on in the game.
Yeah.
And they turned up for him.
Well, he's gonna be a
He's a fan
diehard
favorite
Dodger.
always.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
he. I know he's gonna want to retire as in white and
Dodger.
blue. So I'm like excited for him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's the vibe now. But the Dodgers been doing. You know what? We lost to Cardinals, which was very disappointing.
Yeah.
Like a couple games because
The
we're.
game that I went, they won.
Sheesh.
Oh yeah, opening day.
Yeah.
That's always the best. Like you're cool with that all season, huh?
Yeah.
Like the game I went
Yeah.
to, but
Yeah, when they win at the game you went to, you're tight.
Yeah.
You're good.
for like the homies, this is Thursday, but on Monday we played Giants, our first game against them
Yeah.
this season, and we came back. No,
Yeah.
we blew them out. And then the previous game before that on Sunday in Easter, the Cardinals, we came back, and those are the best games to be at.
Oh,
Because
the
now you're
comeback
hyped
games?
up the
Yeah.
comeback games. Because now you're like,
Yeah.
fuck, everything matters, and you're just like, and then you start being superstitious, even though you're not a big fan. You're like, damn, okay, when this inning comes, I'm gonna buy this beer, I'm gonna buy this nacho, I'm gonna buy
That's
this.
what I did. last
Exactly.
time.
Yeah.
Damn, and that's how they probably love that. Yeah, buy the nacho. Yeah, buy the beer.
Exactly.
The good luck beer. Buy the good luck nacho. When Mookie Betts came out. Okay, so when Otani comes out, his like batting song was Lupe Fiasco. The show goes on because you get a Shohei Otani.
Yeah.
The show goes on, and I thought that was cool. When Mookie Betts came out, the Lotto song that she dissed, Ice Spice plays.
Oh, okay.
They're like, I just want a conversation. I don't know. I don't know why she's so nervous. I just want a face to face or some shit.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's a random.
I just want a one-on-one.
Yeah,
Don't
know why she's so nervous.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, I wonder. I just wonder about their.
It could just be a hype because right now, if I had to choose a song, it would be Yeah Glow.
Yeah, you love the.
Because I just
song.
like Glow because it
Yeah.
just gives me hype. I don't know, like so people might be like, "What the fuck? Why that
Yeah.
song?"
But
it's
also,
just how it makes you feel.
But also, if Mookie Betts is on that vibe, I'm with it because he's slamming
killing it?
shit right now.
Yeah.
He's on the road to being MVP right now.
yeah,
They do
He's-
like little trivia on the thing.
Yeah.
And it said that his middle name is Lynn, so it's like, well, what's his first name? It's not Mookie.
it's not Mookie,
But it's something with an It's
forgot.
something with an M.
Yeah.
Lynn
Betts.
Betts, and that's MLB. She did it so that
On
it could be the
purpose.
MLB.
Wow,
Isn't that crazy? So
Yes.
since a baby, he was like
He was
bred
bred.
to be a baseball player.
Wow.
And that's one thing I love about the Dodgers, even when they do the 3 different color carts and
Yeah,
they're racing,
racing.
Oh, yeah.
and you're like full red. And then
Never
last time
gets
I was
old.
like, all right, you buy the next beer. Oh, go get
you do your own little bed, like
Yeah,
besides
yeah.
the people doing it. That's
Yeah,
just
and
tight.
that shit gets me mad when people get shit wrong.
Yeah.
I'd be like, dog, what the fuck?
You didn't see it. It was clearly under the red cap.
Yeah. Fool, that shit gets me mad.
And then Yaelin, so we're literally right.
Was she writing down her stats?
But we're right
She was being
behind
a computer?
dugout, right? And there was a point where Shohei's just watching, right? And then Yaelin's like, Shohei, because she's doing her signal, her little hand. She's doing this gesture that K-pop artists do with their fans, and it's a heart by like putting your thumb and your index finger,
Yes.
like that. And she's doing this like, Shohei, look, and he looked and he turned around, and I was like, Yaelin, he's Japanese, he's not Korean. And then she's like, no, but it's universal. They know. And I was like, he probably thinks you're saying money.
Yeah.
Because it's low-key like you, like
Yeah.
the whole situation.
He's like, no bets,
No bets, no bets.
no more.
The only bets I fuck with is
Because it's
Mookie.
low-key looks like the money symbol.
And what's funny about
really?
this whole thing is that, like, if you guys don't know Yaelin, she's like a geek about
Yeah.
everything. And somehow registers. She's like a young Sheldon.
Yeah.
Like a little bit, just
It's like a little
like
computer.
yeah,
for
just
sure.
just with more Paisa in it. Where like
Yeah.
she write like she showed
And
me,
cats.
yeah, and cat.
Yeah.
She showed me like a notebook of like her boxing
I've
stats,
seen that notebook.
and it's like, dude, you're weird.
Yeah.
But it's just that's just who Yaelin is.
Yeah.
Yaelin knows like who
Yeah.
created the IKEA plant.
Facts. Shout out Yaelin though. My little baby girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Yaelin is very much like nerdy. But yeah, if you want to go to a Dodger game this year,
Yeah, SeatGeek.
what do you, bro? You just go, bro.
Brown bag.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Where the
We-
fuck were you guys at Easter, motherfuckers?
Thank you for
Oh
asking.
yeah.
Thank you for
I'm
asking.
sorry.
It was raining.
It was not raining.
And also, it wouldn't be good for our April Fool's prank that we still haven't said is an April Fool's prank.
Oh yeah.
If we showed up on Easter,
Yeah.
our April Fool's prank of saying goodbye.
That was a very half-hearted April Fool's prank.
Ah.
We were all kind of like, yeah,
Bye.
people believes it,
Yeah.
but we didn't try to like.
People believed it.
Get people to
Shout
totally
out
buy in.
Lids for commenting.
Oh,
Did you see
yeah.
Lids, the
Yes.
actual account of Lids.
Yeah, they said we detect cap.
Yeah.
That was cool.
You know who fell for it? Our homegirl Bo.
Oh
Like, I
yeah,
thought it was real.
dude, Bo, come
Boy,
on,
you need
Bo.
to get out the designer room
Yeah.
and just live life. a little bit.
Yeah. And probably that she's probably designing. She sees that like, oh my
Oh
god.
no, Dios mío.
Yeah.
There's no April Fool's. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, where the fuck were you guys at?
That was my explanation. What about you?
I didn't want to get dirty,
Wow.
With me, it was raining.
and
It
I
was-
was tired. I don't
It
know, I
was
just
not
didn't-
raining.
With me, it was raining.
No, I swear to God,
and
it
then
wasn't.
also, brother, I love you so much. You never sent the address.
I told you guys, City Terrace Park. You just gotta look it up.
You said that and it went. "Phew."
Yeah.
Yeah.
City Terrace Park.
Reminder.
I considered
City Terrace
it.
Park.
I
No, it's
considered
not
it
your
day
bad.
of, and then I was just like, I don't know. Like to be honest, like I love my family, but I almost didn't even show up to my family shit. I was just like, what if I just stay here and clean all day? Like I love Jesus, but like I just felt like I needed that day to just like
Yeah.
unpack. Cause I've been traveling. I was like, man, I want to unpack, clean my house. You know, when you just get those urges of like, I just
Yeah.
want to clean my house today, and
Yeah.
I didn't end up doing it. I went to go see my family.
Yeah.
I love
But-
Jesus head ass.
And then also, Jorge was really sick.
I
Jorge,
forgot
my
the
husband-
vid.
Yeah.
No, he got really sick, so he was like down for the count. I
Yeah.
had that same cold, but I don't know. It's crazy with women. We still work. But he was really sick. He was like down and out.
You know what it is? It's the weather change.
Yeah.
It's like really.
No, I think it's males. You
I'm-
guys get
I've been
sick and
getting
it's like,
allergies
oh
and
my
shit.
god, the world is over.
I've been outside, baby.
He got sick in the room, humidifier, like all that stuff, and I was like, well, there goes our Easter photos. What are we gonna do?
Did you guys have Easter photos planned?
Well, I always want to plan. I always try to get us like dressed cute or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was fun. Super fun. So much
It looked
food.
fun.
Who'd you get?
The homie Matt this year got.
Oh,
He's a fucking idiot. We told him what not to
He's
do.
a
and
really nice guy. He gives us hats.
Oh yeah.
For you know, I know Matt since high school.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I've known him since high school. I met him when I was fresh out of camp, and my sophomore class was like all the homies, and it was his freshman class, and we used to go at it about everything.
That's right.
Fuck it, what they called? They couldn't call it dodgeball, so they called it world ball.
Mm-hmm.
It would play that. We'd go out against them on, and any section we had of PE.
Right.
It was like fuck these little
Do you
motherfuckers.
think if we play World Ball right now, like the watch versus brown bag, we would win?
There's a lot of army fools over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, yeah. They
It's like
probably have
two-
good aim.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that, like
Jose, you're on our side. You're part of brown bag, okay?
yeah.
Yeah.
You're not part of the watch, even though you kick it with those fools and sit at that table, dog. Remember where you started. Not after, yeah.
Not after what you said, but yeah. it
No,
was-
for real. Like we should do that. Brown
I'm
bag
down.
versus the watch.
That'd be dope.
But
Yeah.
they
We're
need
gonna
to
have
add
some
girls
ringers,
to their
though.
team.
We're gonna have some ringers.
And
Yaelin is part of you.
no, Yalene's with us.
No, let Yaelin be part of them.
Okay.
No.
No.
Why?
Because we brought her in.
Yeah.
But she like talks to those fools.
No.
If we need a girl on their side,
She might have like a computer.
We'll give
where
him
she
Angie.
no, we can't give them Angie. You fucking asshole.
You just traded her.
Fuck y'all. So
Angie?
us three, Angie and Maximo.
Yeah.
Versus y'all.
Anyway, and then we could choose two guests we've had on here.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, who are we choosing?
I would say La Plática. Them fools are pretty fit.
Yeah, yeah, they look-
I feel like
yeah.
they would come in like short shorts.
Yeah.
And, like,
They would have a uniform already.
Yes.
They would say
They've
Plática.
been ready.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're just waiting for somebody to
Yeah.
call them out.
They're just like Aztec warriors ready to be activated.
Well, Seba is an Aztec warrior.
So is Josh.
Josh gives me like,
He's a European warrior.
yeah, that fool gives me like white superhero. Yeah,
Yeah.
that feels like a William Levy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
he
his,
is.
like if
His
they were
last
make,
name is
Leva.
Leva.
Yeah, like if they were to
Leva?
make a novela about that fool, it would be the fact that he's the very handsome son of a very rich woman, and they hire a very beautiful housekeeper.
Yeah. They're
That's
like the
that's from
Ken.
the low income areas of Mexico.
You already have this thought out. It's crazy.
And
So La Plática will be on our side.
yeah, I'm
Yeah.
telling you, the homie
That'd be sick.
looks like a fucking straight William Levy.
Yeah, I feel like they're already stretching for the for the world.
Hey, do you guys
Ready.
follow Sebas? Yeah, obviously you guys follow
Yeah.
Sebas.
Yeah.
You guys see that fool got a custom bike?
Yeah.
Like for his liking?
Yeah.
I'm like, dog, how
Dude,
rich
he's
are you?
doing it up in the bikey.
Yeah, that fool's
Yeah.
fucking crazy. The homie was like, I could bike, dog.
I love it.
But the
because-
homie's like a ghetto biker, you know?
because he bikes and Sarai
Like runs.
girl runs, and neither does the other thing. Like he's tried running or what I've seen, but he knows like that's my wife's thing, and
Yeah.
then she knows like that's his.
That's
thing.
some like married shit, right?
That's
Like you
some
guys
nice-
need your own like
Your own, like
activities.
escape. Yeah,
like
yeah.
this is my thing, this is your thing.
Because then you get tired of each
Because
other.
even like his biking, he does it with a
Yeah.
group of
like different people.
Well, you have to do different things, or else so you can come back and talk about it at the end of the day, right?
Right.
I would assume,
Yeah.
like
yeah,
in a
imagine,
happy,
how was
healthy
your bike ride? How was your
relationship.
run? And I was like, wow.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude. Which one would are you more of a runner than a bike rider?
I love
she
running.
runs, yeah.
Yeah.
And then
I
But
would-
I would never do a marathon. Shout out to my husband for doing it. I would not want to do a marathon.
yeah,
you should do it.
No, because I'll be running and I'll be like, I couldn't do this for 26 miles, dog.
yeah.
Running the Rose Bowl is tight for me. Like that's 5K. That's 3 miles. This is good.
That's cool.
But if I like, it just feels redundant.
23 other more. You try to convince me last episode. You gotta. I'm
You
trying to
to
convince
do
you.
with Jorge.
No, I'm not doing nothing that has to do anything more than a mile.
Do it with my husband now.
I'll do the.
Hey, yo.
Hey yo. It's not my type. So is you.
Unless you're there.
Unless you're gonna run it too, then I'm there. But we should run the marathon. No, we shouldn't.
No,
I
no.
spoke too soon.
They have little kid marathons.
I like
You
bike
should run the
stuff.
little kid.
How much is the
marathon.
little kid one?
I don't know, but I know that they have one.
I seen.
think it's 3 miles.
I seen like the girls be like, for some reason, there's like running TikTok on my IG when I don't fucking run at all. Man, you know what makes
It's
that?
'cause
That
when you're gone.
It's being fed to
running,
you.
running, 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 girls and running, girls and
Run,
running.
run, run, run,
Yeah,
run, run,
yeah.
run, run.
bro,
Run, run, Rudolph.
it's like a new trend. So I know like Skechers and all these brands are loving like the
Yeah.
fact that people are running.
Well, this is what I saw. I think I talked to you guys about it last pod. That usually there's 20% new people that sign up and register for the marathon every year,
Yeah.
and this past year was 40%.
Oh, see, I didn't know that.
Yeah, and a lot of it actually was accredited to run clubs that are in minority, because there's been run clubs or whatever.
Well, shout
But,
out
like,
Josh. He started his run
Yeah,
club.
he starts a run club, but a lot of black and brown communities are
Like the
doing
minor
their
inner
own run
cities.
clubs. Like there's a Boyle Heights one, there's like Bridge Runners or something, algo así, and that's showing them like, oh, we could do this. Like this is like let's go. And then you just start seeing it, and you start saying like, oh, we can do it.
Yeah, because when you think about running, you think about like, oh, that's some white people shit, and
Yeah,
that's
right.
just me being
No,
honest.
no, that's
Yeah,
real
yeah,
shit.
but
yeah.
but
For the longest time, if you looked at the marathon, ahí lo
but
ves.
the other day, my homie's girl was like, "Yeah, just joined this run club. We're gonna run around Echo Park." I was like, "Okay,
Yeah.
where the fuck did you meet these people at?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she's like, IG, a friend recommended me, or
Yeah.
and it's kind of like how the señoras join Zumbas in on
Yeah.
like Facebook.
It's
Yeah.
a little community. It's an activity, and I.
but it's growing. It's like
I
I'm saying,
love-
Booming.
Yeah, I love that. Like us as like minorities, Latinos, and everything. Like we feel safe to run.
Yeah.
Because it's like if you think about it, like when we were, I mean, like me and you,
Yeah.
Letty, like that would never be a thought. Like, what do you
Yeah.
mean we're gonna run around the hood?
Yeah.
Like that sounds like a
What?
terrible
Yeah.
idea.
the '90s was nuts for you.
You know what I'm
guys.
saying? So it's like now it's like there's safe spaces and people respect, people running, doing activities, and it's like not looked at like weird. It's like more
Yeah.
accepted.
Maybe
I wish
maybe
Aileen was here today, but she
she would have gave us a
didn't
history
prioritize us. She goes running in East Los.
Yeah.
with
And I'm
Doc
like,
Martens.
by herself, and I was like, Aileen, be careful.
Yeah.
And she's like, it's actually probably the safest to run in the hood because like people are too scared to do anything.
That's true.
here.
Remember the Nightcrawler got
Yeah.
caught in Boyle Heights or in
then
East LA,
she's like-
East LA or Boyle
And
Heights.
if anyone hits on her, she says, "Soy hombre." I'm like,
does
that's
say that.
hilarious.
Yeah, that's a repellent.
Yeah.
Just wait till she
Guys.
finds the
Soy
right guy.
hombre, güey.
No
Yeah.
me importa.
Even better.
You know what? And Yaelin lives in like a very dope part of East Los.
Yeah.
The other day I was fucking with her, but she didn't know I was fucking with her. And I was like, oh yeah, I'm right here with the hunger from Boyle Heights. She's like, dude, that's not fucking funny at all.
Yeah, the East Los.
Oh, yeah.
Dude. The East Los in her kicked in. I was like, bro, chill the fuck out.
Yeah. Does
But-
Echo Park get that? Like
what?
if we say we're in Silver Lake, or if we say we're like.
Oh, you guys don't want to be. known
I
as
get
from
mad.
Silver
I
Lake,
get
though.
mad when people. I don't get mad, but a lot of people think that Echo Park's part of East LA.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
when they don't know, and I'm like, no, the fuck, we're not.
Yeah.
I'm in East LA right
I'm
now.
like-
I'm
I'm
at
like-
the Swans, and you're like,
I'm
what?
like, oh, you're in fucking downtown Los Angeles, technically, right?
Yeah.
Or when people say we're from the Nela, I'm like, no, bitch, I'm on the other side of the Dodger Stadium.
Yeah.
They're on that side, and
Yeah.
I'm on this side. And I could, and I grew up like a couple blocks away from the lake. Imagine the fools that grew up on the avenue. Fuck, they're pissed.
Oh yeah.
You're telling me I'm from the Nela, motherfucker?
Yeah.
I am not.
I'm from the La. I'm just from the La.
I'm
There's
from-
nothing before the La.
I am from like that, and I could only imagine like the MacArthur Park kids.
Yeah.
Well, they probably don't like claiming that either. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
They're the most downtown you could get.
They're like, we're fucking Westlake the fuck out. We are Westlake. We are Westlake. And the Pico Unioners, they take it serious.
I think the
yeah.
Pico Unioners are some of my favorite. Or
Yeah. Shout out to Pico Unioners. Very nice guys down
Yeah.
there.
That's right.
Yeah.
Very great.
Hey,
Look at us being LA based and biased. Look at us.
who would have known?
Yeah. who would've thought?
It's not like it's in our bio. or
We're
anything.
in our tagline since episode 1. All right. Speaking of, shout out to Sinisa Estrada. She actually comes from East LA. It's East Los, and she won an undisputed belt. Now, she won against Yoka, who was on Golden Boy, and so I was like really torn of who to go for. But to see her win,
She got stupid
Sinisa?
belts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can't like.
and
root
my homie
against her.
put me onto her, and shout out my homie Anthony. He's like, dude, this chick is amazing, you know. And where she reps, she don't care if she's too hood for people. Like look at that. All she did that's for East Los.
That's so.
You know what I'm saying?
fire.
Yeah. What was her
They
caption?
call her super bad.
That's dope.
Thank you for giving me purpose. Jesus is king forever and always. Happy.
Resurrection Day.
Yeah, it was like a winning weekend for Mexicans in boxing.
True.
And Mexican Americans in boxing. I don't
Yep.
want to miss out in case. Yeah, because Rocha had his redemption win
Yes.
against Lawson. Then we saw Zurdo get his first title out here at the
That's
YouTube
great.
Theater. Shout out to Zurdo because
Yeah.
he's been through it, and so
Yeah, that fool finally made weight.
yeah. So stupid. But you know what? His body type is meant for that weight where he's at. Like it
Hey,
looks like.
hey, that fool looked like he was fighting like a bad guy from a movie.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And
Yeah.
this Armenian dude, Arsen, really, really good too. And shout out to all my Armenian homies out there. But it's like I haven't really seen an Armenian. You see Ukrainian, you see different Russians, you see
Yeah.
different
London, UK.
ethnicities, Yeah. So shout out to that full rep in Armenia because I know that puts people that are Armenian up like, oh, we got one.
Yeah,
got,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Gets them excited about boxing.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sure.
And then on the other side, Pitbull Cruz against
Yes.
Rolly was a crazy fight. You saw it?
Yes.
That was a great fight.
Yeah, that was a great fight. Pitbull Cruz has a crazy face where he just like he literally
locks
looks like a
in.
pitbull.
Like
He's like a
just
really bad
walks.
kid.
But like nothing
No,
can
he's-
stop him.
standing on business. If standing on business was a person,
Dog,
like,
Broly was hitting him, and they were saying like how Pitbull works out his neck, pause, but like it's a stiff neck, pause.
yeah.
Yeah, no, he
But,
does.
like,
He does a
it's
crazy
like
workout.
a trunk,
Yeah.
low key, and like so like you hit me, cool, like it's not doing. Whereas somebody else that punch is like really
Yeah.
fucking with you, and with him, no, he's like right back, no emotion, just going in. And shout
Yeah.
out to Rolly. for
That was
My
a thing.
homie-
He didn't crack a smile until the end of the fight until
that
he
part.
won.
That was so beautiful.
Yes.
He got emotional.
Yeah, that was amazing.
And that fool just shouts out like his wife, and he makes
Yeah.
me feel like a terrible man.
You're not
Why?
a terrible man.
Like he's like fucking, he's a fucking millionaire.
look at this
He
amazing-
got a champion and he loves his wife and thinks his
Yeah.
wife. I'm like, fool, fuck you, dog.
Yeah,
but seeing him win is like it's dope because you know they deserve it.
He has superstar power too.
Yeah.
Because we were even loving and rooting for him, and he hasn't. Like he didn't win against Tank. He held his own against Tank.
Yeah.
But like even seeing this is like, wow, now it's cool to see him have a belt. We're gonna go behind him even more. And like I'm wondering if Tank would give him the rematch. I doubt it because
Yeah.
if he was barely starting and he
Now
went
he's
toe to toe
better.
with you and now he's better, like you're
Yeah.
gonna be a little bit.
And
It's a really good matchup with them because a lot of times, like the same advantage that Cruz has on other people, the fact that he's so compact and powerful, Tank has that
Yeah.
same
It's
advantage
like
over other
Tank
people.
but Mexican.
Yes, exactly.
Tanque.
Yeah,
Tanque.
tanque. and I like how like I had this conversation with Yaelin actually, which is why like she was telling me that she was like a lot of people were disappointed in some of his promotion because after a big fight like Tank's and he didn't get KO'd, he was a no name.
Yeah.
And he still got the fight. I mean, and he still got the fight. and battled and got his name out there,
Yeah.
he didn't fight very big, significant fighters right after. He fought people in his weight,
Right.
but he didn't fight a champion. He
Yeah.
didn't. He
But
got.
I also think people were afraid to fight him.
Yeah.
And that's I don't discredit, like I won't put it on him solely or the people
Yeah.
backing him, because they're probably see what happened with Tank and they're like, oh shit, this fool's got it right there.
Yeah.
Like, because normally Tank knocks people out.
Or just,
So
or
then
just,
no
or
one wants
just,
to fight the fool that went all 12 rounds with Tank.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
didn't get knocked out.
And,
Like
and
they're-
we don't know who they've pitched, who they
Yeah.
try to set up.
we
fights
did.
with.
They tried to set up him with Ryan, and supposedly that didn't
yeah,
happen
and
for some
but I'm saying is like people always technically always would blame
Yeah.
a promotion, right?
Yeah.
So I think like
That's why
he-
shout out Rolly for even taking.
he
the
went
fight.
he went underrated, not underrated, but he went like back under the rocks
Yeah.
for a while, like I'm gonna say like a year and a half,
Mhm.
and then he got the chance to fight a Rolly, which
Yeah.
yes,
Pretty popular.
Yes, he's kind of like a
So popular.
his name is Rolly. I'm not trying to like put it together, but he's like a troll.
Yeah.
He be
Trolling.
trolling and shit like that.
Yeah.
So when I think he got the fight, I think he was like, "This, if I don't win this, then I'm never gonna be able to."
I
And
have
he
to
and he
win
didn't
this.
just win; he fucking buried it.
Annihilated.
Yeah, it
They
was a
had to
little bit of-
stop the fight.
I like how he said like, "Fuck yo vine a masacrar," and the lady try to
Yeah.
make it like in a nice way. Like, no, he's saying I came to kill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what he did. And now that he has something that's backing him, like even though
Yeah.
all 12 rounds and knocking fools out right
Yeah.
after.
The belt means something.
The belt
he
now-
he can put that on the table. Like, hey, fight me
Exactly.
for this.
And I like how he was like, el que sea que quiera venir,
Yeah.
si el Haney, el tío Fimo, damn
Yeah,
fool.
he's
if
not
this,
scared of nobody.
Levanta.
I want to el Javante, but
Yeah.
I do want to see him go against Tío Fimo though.
Yeah, Teofimo's
Yeah.
crazy too.
Yeah.
Piss me off.
I-
Oh, you
I love
saw
it.
the Teofimo fight. You
Yeah,
didn't
but
like it.
this is like, my dad hates me crazy, and then it's
Yeah.
like, and then it's
It's
like,
actually
and then
like I'm a monster.
Michael Myers.
At what
and then
I
it's
do.
like, and then it's like, fool, stop being a girl because certain shit,
I
and
feel
it's
you.
like, you want to know about struggle? Well, here's our struggle,
Right.
and you don't gotta act crazy to get fame.
Right.
But I'm not taking the fact that Teofimo's not a good fighter.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, oh, these fools. Imagine just for getting beat up by the calmest fool in the world, but he's just a fucking dog in there.
Boom, boom,
Cruz?
boom, boom.
Cruz?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
don't talk
he's-
shit. He's
he's
gonna let you
like-
talk shit. Be like, yeah, that's cool. You made a rolly chain or a chain of me of a chihuahua. Like, I'm gonna do that in the ring. I'm gonna talk with my hands
Yeah, that fool was walking in the ring like Miguel Myers.
for sure. He's for sure Miguel Myers. I definitely think that should have been his other nickname.
Yeah.
And that fool looks nuts when he puts that mask on.
Yeah.
I'm
I like
Yes.
that mask. I
He
want
looks like
one.
Hannibal right there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right there.
fool, I'm-
Boom, boom, boom.
It was kind of a coming out party for him because I was watching the fight with my grandpa. My grandpa wasn't like, he doesn't follow boxing too closely, but you know, obviously he
That
looks
fool goes
up,
for whoever's Mexican.
he looks up and he sees a Mexican fighter, and then you know he's understanding what he's saying in Spanish, and then he was just like, damn, like he's badass.
He's
you know? Like,
badass. He's
he
a
was,
I'm telling
he
you,
gained a fan in my
super fucking
grandpa,
star.
and I'm sure a lot of other people
Yeah.
that weren't too familiar saw him and became fans.
Is he my age?
I
He's
don't know.
25.
It's okay, Duno. To each
Bro,
their
it's
own journey.
okay.
To each their own journey.
Fuck, fool. I just
He's
want to
been
beat
training since he was 7.
Want to beat the shit out of him.
He will fuck you
I
up.
know.
Fuck you
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
My carrier's low ass.
No,
He
he
won't
will.
even
You
smile.
won't.
Stiff arm.
You'll like try to pick him up.
But see,
But real quick, I'm sorry
Yes.
to cut you off. But he was rehabbing his hand too, so that's why he was out for a little while too. Like he had something wrong with his hand. So it's like this is the perfect time. He
And-
took advantage of the moment.
you know what? I wish the ref wouldn't have stopped it.
Nah,
No,
dog.
Rolly would have died.
Bro, his,
No, because
Broly was rolling on skates, dog. Like his
Dog.
legs
Dog,
didn't work no
dog,
more.
At some point when he was getting hit, I was like, dog, this fool's out right now. And I'm like, cause he would have just gave him one more, it would have slept him, and it would have
Yeah,
felt like
you
when,
wanna see
like
someone
for when
get slept,
Marquez
yeah.
knocked out Pacquiao,
Yeah.
and that would have been way better story for Rolly.
For Rolly, for Cruz.
No, for Rolly, cause then he's gonna come in like, I ain't a Chihuahua.
Yeah.
No, bro, he couldn't talk after the fight.
Yeah.
I think he took enough punishment.
Thank you for coming.
Happy Easter.
Happy Easter.
Imagine him and Yaelin having a conversation.
Gillian reposted his story. Happy Easter.
Happy Easter. Do you know where Easter started?
All right, that's enough boxing talk. I know.
All right.
Again.
Yeah, but fool, yeah, Cruz and the other tall fucking
Yeah, Zoo and
school shooter
Fundora.
looking fool.
Fundora.
Fundora.
Who
Giraffe.
is also Mexican American, I believe.
Yes.
Shout out him. That's what I'm saying. Like,
And his
wins
sister.
all around,
his
and his sister
is also
Gabriela.
a champion.
Yeah.
So this fool won.
Yeah.
And
shout out
Fundora won. But it was a bloody ass fight.
It was the most bloodiest
Shit
fight
was
I have
gross.
ever fucking seen. What did you tweet that it was sponsored by what?
It should have been sponsored by Tampax. They missed the bag right there. They would have plugged his head up.
So much. Instead of the Q-tip, put a tampon.
Happy flow.
You're so dumb.
Did you see how he cut it?
Yeah. The elbow.
Stupidest way ever.
That fool must have had the pointiest elbows in the world,
Yeah.
dog. I was thinking that immediately. I'm like, how did your
I
elbows
see,
that
I see.
sharp?
Yeah.
But he's so
So
thin.
tall. Oh, yeah.
You know, he's so thin, and like imagine like if you like
He's one of the
your
first-
elbow is already tough.
The way that Zoo ran, because it was low key on Zoo too. Like
Yeah.
that's why they called it unintentional. Like he put. Like,
No.
kinda
He definitely
ran
didn't mean
his
to.
head.
Yeah, he just had.
So it's like you have your elbows up, and then someone also is like coming into it, like heavy. It's gonna cut.
Damn.
He just gushers.
Would that fool fight Azurzo?
Fundora.
No, right? Because he's
No,
skinny
it goes
and tall.
by
By
weight,
weight.
not by height.
No, I
That's why
know.
he could be that tall, but not have to fight someone.
Yeah, Fundora would have to get
as
a lot of
tall
weight
as him.
to,
Yeah.
to which he probably will, like in his career.
Yeah.
Like he'll probably go into, but that's a big advantage that he
Yeah.
has.
Oh,
Can
yeah.
Fundora
Over
fight
fight.
like
But
a
actually,
Canelo?
it's not last fight. He got knocked out, so it can go either way because
Yeah.
you're so tall and lanky.
Yeah.
But shout out all the tall and lanky people. They can't talk shit to you because now you got someone in the race. He was so tall. He's so tall and lanky that if you catch him on a good one, you body shot him.
Body
or
shot,
something.
yeah.
Like it's over with. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah, that fool. I hate skinny fools like that because they always want to play bloody knuckles.
Really?
Like, dog, you're going to win.
With pointy
fool.
knuckles?
Yeah, they got the
Even though you
sharp ass.
Your knuckles?
I don't got no knuckles.
Oh, you're so cute.
But like, see Vic, let me see Vic. Even Vic's like, but like a Fundora, like his knuckles are probably like the pinky
Yeah.
one's big. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like fucking cheating motherfucker.
Yeah. And
But-
it's like he's so innocent looking, him and his sister.
Yeah.
Super innocent looking. And for them,
Where
to be
they
little,
from?
Little beasts. I just know they're Mexican
I
American.
don't know. I have no idea.
I know their parents are
Yeah.
Mexican or Mexican American.
Yeah.
But even that fool couldn't stop bleeding from his nose.
I know.
Yeah.
It was a bloodbath.
Fool,
was
that
crazy.
shit was.
You know
nuts.
what's funny about the fight when
Yeah.
so it was just the way it happened was weird. While we were watching, a mosquito flew by the TV. All of our attention in the whole house,
You're lying.
we went to the mosquito. We were like,
That happened?
yeah. So we're like looking for the mosquito. We're trying to kill the mosquito, and then we turn back at the TV, and it's a bloodbath. We're like, what the fuck happened? Like we were like dead
Yeah.
ass. We were so confused because in that maybe 10 seconds that we missed, that's when the elbow happened. Then all of a sudden, Fundora started bleeding from his nose. We were like, what the fuck?
And shout out to the other fighter for still
Tim Zoo. Yeah.
for fighting. But
Yeah.
damn,
Both of them.
He toughed it
Because
out.
this
All
happened
12
in
rounds.
the second round,
Yeah.
third round, and then they took it all to the decision, which is crazy.
I thought they were gonna
I
stop
thought
the
this
fight
fool was gonna
multiple
get
times.
dizzy and like
Yeah.
faint.
Yeah.
and shout out Fundora, he got it.
Yeah,
So
I
now
see a little bit of blood. I faint.
And
Have
so
you guys
now-
ever fainted?
Yeah. Oh no, one time I got up too quick,
When you got like lightheaded?
and I was like, oh, I fainted off the Nas balloons before.
What about you, Vic?
I fainted one time when I was like 7 years old. I hit my head really hard on the concrete when I was
Oh, Vic.
I had a little scooter.
horrible.
Yeah, I had a little scooter. You know when you think it could go over the curb?
Yeah, he deserved it.
And I didn't. And I just went face first. Boom! My head bounced off the curb. And then I just woke up in like my babysitter's son's room, and I was just like, damn, like I don't remember what
You
happened.
didn't faint. Fool. You got knocked
Victor.
out. Fainting is like.
Yeah.
Like, ooh,
you
catch
didn't.
me.
No, I didn't go like like I was just like
No,
knocked
Vic.
out. Like I just
Blood
had
makes me do
a
that.
little memory loss.
Oh,
or
no,
something.
Vic.
Little memory.
Little memory loss.
That fool Vic gave himself CTE with.
Yeah.
CT.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's cause I was 7.
And you were with the babysitter, so your parents must have felt like.
I don't think they know about it to this day. You know, you just keep it on the low.
Don't tell your parents.
Don't tell your parents.
So
don't
you
tell
just
your
had like
parents.
a big old thing or what?
Yeah, just put some salt.
Oh, Vic.
Nah.
It was fine. It was fine. It was fine. You know, it's boy shit. Like you just hit yourself.
I
like,
don't want
I'm
that to be
right,
boy shit because
you're
I
right.
have boys.
Yeah, but you're right back out. DoKnow knows you're right back out to fucking as soon as you
Yeah.
get medically cleared.
Yep.
You know?
That's what he-
Medically-
babysitter.
By the babysitter. Like, oh, no, está bien. Okay.
Like,
But he's definitely gonna crack himself a couple
Don't
times.
Oh,
say
yeah.
that.
Come on. He's athletic.
Yeah, and you know what's like my favorite type of cracking? I like seeing kids do
What?
when they go under the table playing with shit and they come up without looking. They go,
Oh,
type of cracking.
everybody's hurt their fucking
Yeah.
head getting up
That
from the
way.
table too fast.
Today I cracked myself too.
Oh, you?
Like my like table like this by right next to my couch. I was like laying down like feet up, and I was like texting.
Feet up.
And then I got up too fast, but I got up like this, and I gave myself a fucking putazo on my funny bone. That shit hurt. I'm like, ah.
Crazy.
Yeah, life though, homie.
Yeah, that's life.
That should
man.
build.
It
That should build.
happens.
That should build character right there.
That's
if you ask
right,
me.
dog.
Yeah. It's been a wild few weeks, and I just love boxing. Shout out boxing.
Yeah.
Shout out you guys.
How was Vegas? You guys were in Vegas
They were in Vegas. I flew right back in
on Friday.
after the show, because I'm telling you, Jorge was sick,
Mm.
and I'm like, dude, like that's fucked up.
So how was Keisha Cole?
That was dope. Now, this is the first Vegas trip I ever had that I had like good, clean, mature
Mature
fun.
fun.
This is the new me.
AKA, you weren't there, so you couldn't.
Yeah, I was just
It's not my fucking fault.
No, it's
No,
not.
he
No,
had grown fun.
yeah, I'm
Yeah.
learning how
You
to be this
probably
new me.
gambled. You went to a museum.
I didn't gamble because that's also
Okay.
like degenerate behavior.
You went to a museum.
Yes.
You saw a show.
I
you
saw-
like
yes.
what the-
I'm telling you,
My
this is
mom
the new
does
me.
that.
I went to Fremont Street. Like that's all old people shit.
Wait, you saw who?
Keisha Cole and Trey Songz.
Yeah. But it's like you go to a show, like
Yeah.
Oh, you went to a show.
Yeah.
In Vegas. Old.
Exactly. It was all old people. I loved it, bro. I'm them now. They are me. I am them. Like I was just sitting there, like didn't get too crazy, didn't have too many drinks, just had like those 2 drinks that you're just like, para relajarme, like
Yeah.
that's it. I was like, I didn't get crazy. I didn't like wake up, the room was spinning and
Yeah.
nothing. Like it was just very good, clean fun.
Shout out you.
Very boring. But
No, you had
here
fun.
we are.
You had a good
It's okay to be boring, right?
Yeah.
Dude, no judging
But,
the fuck out of me.
Nah, I saw you at the Keisha concert. I would have want to be there. I would have want to be there.
Dude, Yaelin got up and left. She didn't know one song of nothing.
Yeah.
She didn't know any Trey songs.
And she's 20, but I do think there's 20-year-olds that know Keisha Cole
Yeah,
and
just
Trey
not her.
songs. It
Yeah.
just wasn't her.
She got up. She's
Yeah.
like, gotta go. Don't know any songs.
Where did she go?
Back to her room.
Yeah.
Where was the show at?
I don't
MGM.
know.
MGM.
And
So
where
we
was-
stayed in the same. Yeah, it was at the same hotel.
Oh, that's perfect.
Oh, so she just walked
it was
upstairs.
so perfect, bro.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Damn, that shit was definitely hot. Fuck. Who won in the fight, Maximo?
Maximo and Angie. Speaking of paisas.
Go.
Speaking of paisas,
Yeah.
we got the Pisa Boys coming up on Brown
Let's
Pride.
get into it. Brown Pride, baby.
Brown Bag Pod.
Yeah.
And we're back and we're doing Brown Pride. And usually we talk about dope things in the community with highlighting some brown excellence. Latinos doing big shit.
Very
And
good looking men.
we were going to talk about it, but we're like, why don't we just bring these fools in here? So we got Pisa Boys in the building.
By the way,
What's up?
you guys are wondering where Letty's at. She's taking a phone call real quick.
Yeah, she'll be right
But we have Paisa Boys in the fucking
We have
building.
Javi, we have Joey. Go ahead and introduce yourselves to the camera so they know which is which.
Everybody, I'm Joey.
Javi.
Yeah, and they just did some big shit.
Yeah.
I was like super fucking inspired when I seen this shit.
I'd be mad at fools when they do cool shit. I'd be like, fuck,
Big hater energy.
fucking cool, dog.
Love it. I love it.
Paisa Boys just inked a collab with Nike.
Yes,
Nike.
sir.
Tell us a little bit about that, how that came about, and just like the story behind it.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I mean, it's always been a big dream of us.
Yeah.
To collab with a company or a platform that's that big.
Yeah.
I think it was just organic, putting in 7-8 years now of
Yeah,
hard work
yeah.
to eventually get them to notice us and reach out.
Yeah.
Because definitely it's not someone we can just reach out and say, hey, we
Not at
work with
all.
y'all. We have
You
to
can't just send them a
Yeah.
DM.
Nah,
Exactly.
and I think that's what's beautiful about it, at least to like me and Vic that are very hip to your guys' brand and how cool you guys are in print. A lot of times there's no face to the brand.
right.
And obviously you guys don't want to make it about you guys. It's about Paisa Boys. It's about what you guys push to the community and
Yeah.
the love you guys have of making clothing. But before we get into the Nike, how'd you guys start Paisa Boys? How'd you guys come together? Where are you guys from? All of that.
So I started Pisa Boys back in like 2015
Okay.
as a gardener. I was just like, I had been gardening pretty much my whole life with my parents. It's my family business.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it kind of came about like growing up, you kind of have this dual identity of like going to school Monday through Friday, and Saturday you help your dad out in Beverly Hills. And, these kids are watching the same cartoons you want to be at home watching, but you got to work. So it kind of makes you kind of question where you stand, you know what I mean? And there's a little bit of a chip on your shoulder, like, what the fuck? Like, am I, you know what I mean? Like, and then you get older, and I'm out here like, I like to dress how everyone else dresses. I go out. But you're still working Monday through Friday. I was working 6 days a week, Monday through Saturday, gardening, and you get treated differently. When you're in LA and you're a gardener and you got your hat on, your blower, people walk by you and they don't see you.
Yeah.
You're just noise in LA.
Yeah, that's
You're-
a gardening blower, not like a blower blower.
Yeah.
I know. I think we knew what you meant.
Clear that up. Nike, clear that up.
I had to clear it up.
Thank you for that. Yeah, but yeah, you know, like it's that people think of gardeners as like you wake up at 8 a.m. and there's like some loud noise outside. That's us. That's us.
Yeah.
You know, but these people have lives. These people have
Yeah.
like complex lives and personalities, and so I was dealing with that. Like people don't even know we exist. You know.
Yeah.
So I started making these graphics, and I just put Pisa Boys on them because I was living this lifestyle while I was busting my ass in the hot LA summers all week, and going out on the weekends, you know, where everyone else was at.
Yeah.
So it was like this weird kind of world. And the homie Kiefer hit me up and was like, yo, we got to get, like, I want one of these on a tee. He's like, I know a guy who has this print shop with no minimums. And it's at this skate shop. So we pull up, and sure enough, it's the man right here. You know what I mean? And
Mr. No Minimum.
you feel me? So the conversation starts flowing, and immediately we speak the same language, bro. Like he grew up washing cars with his dad. I'm gardening. And he starts like, I show him my very, very whack graphics that I'm just starting out to do on my phone. And this man is just like, let's get it. And he's just cleaning them up, making them crazy.
Yeah.
The skate shop where he's printing at is like, yo, you guys, would you want to drop this here? And I'm just like, I had two paths in life. It was like, be a gardener, or I can just take this shit and like, no more LA summers. I'm just doing this shit. So of course, you know, I'm like, yeah, let's do it. And this dude took a couple of my graphics and made them crazy into T-shirts. And we had the first party, fucking blew out the water. It was like crazy.
Wow.
And I had a couple more like collections drop after that, like one more. And it was like, yo, this is kind of like running a clothing business is not easy while you're gardening.
Yeah.
Met up with this one. I was like, you down? Like your graphic design shit is out of this world. Like if we put it together with this kind of aesthetic that I'm doing and your skills, we can take this shit to the next level. And we've been running with it ever since. Just haven't stopped. 7 years, bro. Like people think we're new. People like watch out for this new up and coming.
Yeah.
Bro, we've been doing this shit for a long time.
Years.
But that's how it goes. You know what I mean?
I've been seeing it around for sure for some time. I think the first tee I saw that I was like, whoa, it was a Chalino tee.
That was the one that
Yeah.
kind of started everything.
Yeah, and I was like, damn, that's genius. I want one.
Yeah.
I don't know the Chalino one, but my favorite one was the Oxo one.
Okay.
You guys dropped it around.
Oh, XXO, the
Yeah.
liquor.
And Letty, if you don't know, we're just Joey and Javi. Letty.
I wanted to slide in here.
Thanks for joining us.
I was on my way to TJ, and the reason I fuck with y'all brand so much, and this is how I remember it so clearly. My dad was homeless and a drug addict in TJ. And TJ also like a 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
They're like fucking
everywhere.
And I'm saying there's everywhere in Mexico, but I've never been everywhere in Mexico.
Yeah.
TJ specifically, I've been to a couple, like multiple times, right?
Yeah.
And at the moment, and one of my boys, I posted an Oxo, like, I like posting cool shit, like, let's make shit, this shit gonna make me look cool on the gram.
Yeah.
So I posted like an Oxo with like a super rare bag of chips.
Yeah.
Like a hot Cheeto bag. And the homie was like, I have a shirt from and I'm like, you have a shirt of a fucking gas station? And then it happened to be your guys' design.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, they make Oxo look cool, dog.
Yeah.
Right.
And then that's how I got put onto your guys' brand.
Yeah.
For me, it was the Illegal Alien.
Oh yeah, that was way back.
Oh,
that was like
yeah.
2018.
Yeah, and that was Jorge, my husband.
Yeah.
So he was undocumented.
Yeah. Oh,
I
okay.
saved him.
Kidding.
Kidding. Look at me for the people. But I think he even went to the store
Yeah.
and got it. And it was the black long sleeve with the neon green. And for him, I think he did an interview with it. He's proud of that. And that shirt, that tee made him proud, where people say these derogatory words, but like illegals and aliens and all of that. And he's like, no, I'm gonna wear it and I'm gonna rep for who I am, like, and what I do. And that's because of y'all.
That's always been
You
a
know?
part of the mission. I think from the beginning was like, because he grew up gardening, so I grew up washing cars with my dad. So we was a lot of frustration in that, you know, because
Right.
you see how they treat our parents, and you're there, you can't really say anything, you can't speak up because it'll jeopardize their job.
Yeah.
So we grow up with all this like frustration and anger, and that's what we put into the brand. We said, if we're gonna do this, we're gonna try to change the narrative and put a message, because not a lot of people can speak up. But if you
Right.
wear a shirt like your husband,
Yeah.
it's it gives them
Kind
that
of like
like
say something now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
when you walk into
exactly.
a room
It's
wearing
empowering.
a Pisa Boys shirt, everyone knows exactly what the fuck is on your mind.
Yes,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
And
they
that's
know
kind
where
of
you
like
stand.
been a mission statement for us from the beginning too. Like that shirt that you just mentioned was like, it was for us, like a playful, like a play on words, because like illegal aliens. So we put like this futuristic look on it, which is like, imagine if we were like, you know, aliens or something like that. Give it like the sci-fi feel. And kind of we play around with language a lot like that.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the OXO thing was like, if you know, you know.
Yeah.
And a lot of our shirts touch on that too. It's like, you don't have to explain it. Like if you get it, there's this like nod, like, I see what you did there, you know?
Yeah.
The OXO one was interesting because we have an office in Mid City and we set up a sign outside that said OXO. Like we replicated the sign.
Right.
Yeah.
So people thought it was a real
They
store.
pulled up like, hey,
People would pull
hey,
up
we're the modelos.
trying to send money. People would pull up trying to send money to Mexico, and we would be like, you know, like better than
No way.
Bro,
like,
y'all are better than me. I would have started a wire service.
It got to them. It got to them. I swear it got to them. They picked it up. They picked it up.
We ended up making a shirt, like an office tee that we would give to people that would come by, and they'd be like, kind of like,
wow.
oh man, and we were like, yo, just take a shirt. Here
So
you
they
go,
didn't
like,
leave
my bad.
empty-handed.
Yeah,
Wow,
and
that's
so like
genius.
people in the neighborhood just started. You seeing people like older cats, like you know, mothers, and like they're all walking around with Pisa Boy tees, and it like you know, you kind of we're still in that community.
That's
you
how
know?
you serve the community.
Exactly,
Wow,
you know
that's
what I mean?
genius.
So
That's so
it was dope
awesome.
for sure. It was.
That's fucking funny, dog. I can imagine
People
my
pulling
mom.
up.
And it's funny because your guys' office used to be in Culver City.
Yeah.
And my mom works in Santa Monica, like Brentwood. Now she drives, but I could only imagine her like on the 720 or a certain bus and be like, oh shit, vamos a mandar dinero por allá. And then she just pulls up and it's Joey and Javi just kicking it.
It's like on computers.
Did you guys ever get like, not like backlash, but did you guys ever get like mixed emotions about like the certain shit you guys would drop because of like what it said? Like example, like an illegal alien one. Like somebody really woke would probably be mad at a certain term.
Yeah.
Nah, I feel like if it's kind of like all pretty lighthearted, you know what I mean? Like, you know, we're not out here trying to like, you know,
Offend nobody.
Offend nobody.
Yeah.
It's like it's mostly play on words.
Yeah.
We never really take anything too crazy or too serious.
Right.
I remember a funny story. Like one of our first shirts, or one of the first shirts, it said like "fuck out of here," which was a phrase we kind of messed with at the very beginning. We don't really use it anymore, but. I remember one of my homies went to the Grand Canyon and he couldn't take the tour because they didn't let him on the bus because the shirt said "fuck out of
Fuck
here."
outta here.
Yeah, it was funny. So it was like little stuff like that, stories like that. But to me, that's dope. Like you know,
Yeah.
like, all these people were just like, yeah.
Also in
can't
the
wear that.
beginning, I mean, we knew that we were doing something that hadn't really been done.
Yeah.
And so we knew there was going to be a lot of mixed reactions, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because people didn't get it. They
Right.
were like, what do you mean Paisa, you know? Like even I remember my dad wouldn't want to wear it. He thought it was like a little bit of an insult.
Right.
Yeah.
Now he rocks it all day.
Yeah.
But that was the mission. We
Yeah.
were like, look, not everybody's going to get it, but we have a mission.
Right.
And we're
Even
we're gonna
flipping that word.
That
'cause
word,
you're
yeah.
right.
So
that
like before it would
could
be like, yo, you look
derogatory.
Paisa, like
Yeah,
yo,
yeah.
change, you look Paisa.
Yeah.
Now like people walk out with their
Paisa,
belts and like, yo, do I look
Paisa
Paisa?
boys.
You know, like
Yeah.
you're asking
Oh,
the
now
same
you want
question,
to.
but it's a
Yeah.
different
Yeah.
context to it. Like, do I look Paisa or not? Like, do I look Paisa enough? You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. And now it's
Crazy
like
how
a-
that's changed.
Now
you
it's
know?
like almost like a style, like a subgenre.
Oh, yeah.
And like I've been to one of your guys' parties,
It gets
and you just
crazy.
look around, and you're just like, oh, this is like a like a complete showing of what the culture is that you guys have helped curate.
Right.
You know, because people are wearing like, look at Javi. You guys got to see Javi's shoes right now.
So tight.
They're fucking tight as
They're
fuck,
fucking. Is that alligator skin?
It's a little, yeah.
See, that's fucking hard.
Yeah,
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But like before, like that used to be some shit that like only my Theo fucking
Rogelio.
would wear. You know what I'm saying? But
Shout out
now
to
it's
Rogelio.
now it's like it's fire. Now it's
Yeah,
like damn
yeah.
that. But the whole time it's been fire.
It's been fire,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
It's part of our culture. But it was
Yeah.
like, oh, that's Paisa. That's over
Yeah.
there. And then now I love that you guys like just help mix it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
like since the beginning, even before Paisa Boys, like me and my friends would wear like 501s with like cintos, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And everyone would be like, yo, that's kind of weird, but it looks dope.
Yeah.
You know, and taking that and then adding more to it, and now it's the full blown look.
Yes.
And our parties, like you said, it gets crazy. People like they get their outfits together like days, weeks before. Like,
Yep.
I'm pulling up in the most Paisa shit I can
Right.
find.
Yeah.
They're hitting swap meets. They're going,
Yeah.
you know, I gotta find the most fire blue croc skin boots, like, you know, and we're proud of that. You know, we're really,
Yeah.
really proud of that. That's where we took it. You know, because we were before us, there was nobody.
No.
Dog, like people used to laugh at the name, like
Mm-hmm.
they didn't get it, and now it's like,
Even
you know,
even for Latinos in fashion, I think they always try to group us into, you guys are all cholos, right?
Yes.
That was like the go-to.
Yeah.
There was like a whole millions of us that grew up going to Mexico.
Right.
yeah,
Our moms are hella religious and traditional. So
Yeah.
it was like nothing really spoke to
Right.
people like us.
Yeah.
I like the fact that you guys have stuck to being you guys for so long. And I love the fact that you guys make clothes for big boys.
hey,
I mean, bro, that shit be so lit.
Yeah.
Cause there's a lot of brands I'll be like, man, motherfucker, I can't fit this motherfucker. Paisa Boys, I'll be rocking that motherfucker. You know?
We brought some stuff for y'all too.
Oh yeah.
Fucking lit.
We brought hella stuff.
Girl
Yeah.
stuff?
Yeah.
Small?
I mean, small.
Size
Yeah.
small.
Yeah. No,
That needs
but
to be the next, because I've seen that too.
The Paisa
The
girl.
Paisa girl.
one of my favorite shirts, I actually copped it. Your guys' recent job with the Aztec. It was like a whole tee, the green one.
Yeah.
I get so many compliments. My mom was like, the cool part about what you guys do is that like it's so deep meaning to a lot of people,
Right.
Yeah.
and honestly, to some people, it's just really they like the design,
Yeah.
which is okay too.
Yeah,
People,
yeah,
you can like
yeah.
something,
It's like music.
and
just
yeah, it's like
yeah.
music, and it's like me. Like I love the OXO design. Does OXO mean the world to me? No, but I love the design, right?
Right.
My mom was giving me like a history lesson on my T-shirt, and I was like, "Fool, I gotta
That's
go."
fire.
I was like,
The
"Fool, I gotta
Aztec
go."
meaning?
And she's like, "Hijo, what you're wearing right there, just understand it's bigger than all of us."
Yeah.
And it's like an Aztec warrior,
Yeah,
right? It's like an
yeah.
Aztec warrior.
Yeah.
And she was giving me like the history about like certain. I'm like,
Yeah.
"Fool, like this is taking too long, mom."
So that T-shirt is like there's a king, an Aztec king,
Yeah.
and the same king is also being like arrested by the like colonizers, right? And on the back it says a villain in your land, in his land a ruler, and that was like a speak on like how many of our dads or older generations of our family came over here, left their family out there with the true like explorer spirit, and came to a
Right.
new country and get over here and get treated like
shit.
the lesser than, but
Unwanted.
they're the head of their household.
Yeah.
back
Yeah.
there. They're the king.
What
They're
they're
They could
doing
be a
is
doctor
so
back
you know what I mean?
heroic.
Yeah, you're a king to your
Yeah.
family, but you came out here and you're getting like, do this, do that. It's like that's exactly the story we're trying to tell. You know? So like stuff like that. Like I'm glad that like you might, and if you just want to rock it because it's a dope color, that's fine too.
Yeah, 100%.
That's the reason we make the way it is. It's just like music. If you want lyrical or you just like beats, it's like
Yeah.
the same thing. We consider a lot of our shirts like that. Like
Yeah.
some of them are just playful and fun. Some of them have a little bit of meaning, but it's all
Yeah.
there if you look for it. You know.
Yeah.
What does the Jesus holding the mamalona mean? That's like my favorite shirt you guys have made.
I think that's just
That was his own truck.
That's-
that was
my
his
truck.
Yeah,
Bro,
yeah.
that seems like a fucking fever dream. Like
Yeah.
it's just like you just imagine one day
Fucking-
like you're
Like
on
he woke
mad
up,
meds
hey,
and you're
bro.
like
Yeah.
Jesus holding mamalona.
Hey, that's the one I
Chewy
worked
and
to.
a mamalona.
Besame mucho.
I think so.
Did I have that one on?
I think so.
Fool, there was a fool that had the same T-shirt as me, and we just looked at each other. Everybody was like, "Yeah," and then we just pointing at each other.
That's
And it's
hilarious.
funny because he was doing interviews and I was doing interviews, and there everybody was just like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's funny.
Yeah, I mean that's just like the epitome of Paisa culture, you know.
Yeah.
A guy with a old truck and the truck is on the tailgate.
yeah. Yeah, like repackaging something you've seen in the streets of LA and you're just like, that's kind of ridiculous. And then repackaging it and showing you like, yo, respect that man because like he might have 28s on his Navigator, you know what I mean? But like he really loves his car. So
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
like
his
respect
baby.
it, respect
Yeah.
it. And it's just like, oh, you know what, you're right. Like, yeah, same thing. Repackaging what you might see as Paisa culture, like decals, Gardner sticker decals is what something like we always like go back and touch on because you see them everywhere in LA and they all have their own little story. It's like you got a tattoo on your car, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's his story, so for sure.
There's a shirt that I bought and it was your collab with Homegrown on Sunset.
Oh, yeah.
It was the
That's fire.
Salvadorian Mexican.
We gotta
shirt.
talk
get
about
it.
No.
shout out my Salvi.
No, but that was tight
Yeah.
to me
Yes.
because that collaboration. Clearly, we joke around. I'm half of both, and DoKnow has hella Salvi family friends, and Vic's baby mama and his son are Salvadorian.
Yeah.
So just how intertwined we are in
Yeah.
LA, and there's a hella disconnect sometimes.
Yeah.
But making that type of a collaboration to me, I'm like, this is a shirt that I could feel like me in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
And
it
it
was a
just looks
newspaper
cool.
article.
Yeah.
Yeah. You could just wear it to
Yeah,
look cool.
yeah.
But even seeing that collaboration, I think is really dope. Are
Yeah.
the guys from Homegrown? They're Salvadorian. Or?
Ricky is, yeah.
Oh, okay, okay.
And that's the cool thing about that shirt is it was almost even ahead of its time. a
Yeah,
little bit.
yeah, yeah. I
We
feel
wanna-
like
we want to drop it again.
I feel
but-
like we should, yeah.
But
Yeah.
we're never afraid to touch on shit that even our own followers might like have an issue with. You
Got
know?
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we're always like, you know what, we're gonna challenge the way they think and try to change it. Because I remember we were like, yo, there's probably a bunch of Mexicans that are like, nah.
Yeah.
But-
Paisa Boys is hard.
Do know.
like, fuck the truce. You know?
Right,
But
right.
we were just like, the shirt says like truce 20. What year?
I
was
think it was 2016.
2016 Mexico.
Because I
Mexico
think
and
that's when
Salvador.
Trump had come into office, so we were like,
Yeah.
it was almost like we have a common enemy here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it was like,
Us
like,
together.
why is this animosity towards each other?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
honestly like unexplained, right? Like we don't even know where it's from. It's generational,
Yeah.
right? It goes back.
A lot of it is hearsay. Oh,
Right.
well, when, Salvadorians used to pass through Mexico, they got
Right.
treated bad. And
Right,
it's like,
right.
also, those aren't probably the same Mexicans that live in America.
Right.
And it's just
Right.
like, it's one of those things.
But it was kind of like, what if we completely flipped the script and
Nice.
said, yo, like, we should just link up. You know, like,
Yeah.
That's
it would be
so
crazy.
important.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the thing with having like a brand or any platform. You can use it for good, you know?
Yeah.
We can just make clothes, or we can actually
Yeah.
Yeah.
try to have some positive impact.
Yeah.
No, facts.
That's fucking dope. And the Salvadoran in Mexico, and
He's
that's
wearing
funny.
a Salvi hat.
Yeah, I'm actually wearing
I was about to say that had it. The
yeah,
colorway is dope.
it's a cola champan
Shout out
drop.
to
Oh,
Mac
that's
Park.
fire.
Yeah, they
That's
gave me this
Mickey wore.
motherfucker.
Yeah.
Shout out my boys. But yeah, like I fuck with the song. I like seeing Latinos be able to do cool shit like that.
Yeah.
And especially like you guys, like and again, sometimes there's not a face to the brand.
Yeah. It's
And
cool we get
and
to see you fools.
and you
Super Paisa.
yeah. and you fools are usually behind the scenes.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
thank you for coming on Brown
Yeah.
Bag.
No, for
Yeah.
sure.
That's
Appreciate the
so cool.
invite.
I have a question. When you're like driving and like so when you're seeing gardeners like do their thing, like is that something you still want to give back to in a way, or is that something you still like? Clearly,
I
that
still
was
garden
still to this
4
day.
days a week.
Wow.
Did I miss that? I'm sorry if I came.
No.
No,
That's-
no.
I still garden 4 days a
No
week.
way.
I can't leave. Why would I stop 2 money streams?
True.
And not only that, but like clothing is beautiful and we have stories to tell and
Yeah.
all that stuff, but like grass is gonna grow forever.
Oh.
There's always
So,
gonna be a market
bars.
for that.
Come on.
Yeah.
Someone's always gonna need their tree
Sheesh.
trimmed.
Okay, so my dad
Might as well be me.
that part. My dad can take like a leaf and smell it and be like, "Oh, that's a lemon tree. That's a this tree."
Damn.
Hey, like, is it like that deep?
No,
or
but I
is
can
it-
pretty much point out like any plant or
Yeah.
like and be like, yeah, that's this, that's that.
Wow.
What kind of plant is this? Not
Yeah.
That's
A fake
IKEA.
one.
That's IKEA.
Yeah, that is a home goods plant. That is a home goods plant.
How does it feel to be richer than your clients? No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, you know what's funny is one of my clients came out the day he follows me on my personal Instagram and he
Yeah.
was like, is my gardener signed to Nike? Like what the like what is going on? And I'm like, yo,
Wow.
low-key, I think I might be the first gardener signed to Nike. Like,
Yes.
like that's kind of crazy.
All right,
Well,
let's talk about that.
Right.
That's a bar right
That's
there.
crazy.
Okay, so the first time I ever seen like you guys do anything with Nike, it was like a bootleg, unofficial. You guys re-rocked, you know, and put like the pattern of like it's like what like cinturón.
That was Javi.
Yeah,
Yeah,
pitiado.
yeah.
Yes. Okay. So
How do you call it?
Pitiado.
pitiado.
Pitiado?
And
Different.
so
call you pitudo.
I see that. So I see that, and I'm like, damn, that would be fire, you know. But it's like one of those things of like, Nike would never go for that, you know. But I'm gonna enjoy it because customs like are cool now,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like it doesn't seem like have that same stigma like when we were kids, and it was like, fool, those are fake, like you know.
Yeah.
And now it's just like, oh, that's a dope custom,
Absolutely.
you know,
Made it
insert whatever it
yours,
is.
yeah.
So how does it go from like a custom to like paying homage in a way, or just kind of making Nikes your own way to actually getting on a Nike's radar and signing with them?
Yeah, I mean the idea was just to take obviously what's the traditional belt style embroidery, put it on shoes. Actually, I sent them out to Mexico to the town that specializes in it.
Wow.
There's generations of like parents passing it on to their sons.
What town?
Of Pitiando?
I think it's Colotlan.
Colotlan.
But they specialize in that.
They specialize. So every stitch on that is done one by one by hand.
Wow.
So yeah, they basically just put a piece of tape, drew the design, sent it out. They did their thing, sent them back, and it was just an idea that we thought like, man, I don't know, they're probably not gonna understand this, and who would have known, right? That like 6 years later, they're interested in us. You know?
Right.
Wow.
That's crazy. It's a trip.
Yeah.
Who is
I
the
can't even
Paisa at
believe it.
Nike that reached out? Or like,
There's for sure a bunch
Yeah,
of
There's
yeah,
Paisas.
yeah, yeah,
hell yeah. Shout out to all the Nike Paisas.
Yeah.
I had a
Yeah.
bunch of them follow me this week.
He opened the
and I
doors
was
for
like,
us.
oh, shit.
Let's
go.
I had a bunch of people follow me, and it says, you know, Latino name, and it says
Right,
Nike.
at
And I was
Nike.
like, they're probably so excited that there's
Yeah.
finally something that speaks to them, you know?
Yeah.
Damn, that's so fucking
That's
dope.
so fire.
And
The collab drops when or how?
Well, there's a
Just-
couple moments this year we're going to be involved with
Got
Nike.
it.
There's nothing, we
Oh,
can't really
okay,
speak on
okay, okay.
anything
Yeah,
yet.
no, no,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah, yeah.
No worries.
Damn, that's sick, fool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sold out on this. I'm kidding.
No,
I
I
don't want
mean,
to tell you people no secret.
I mean, I see like kind of the way Nike works. Sometimes they kind of integrate you slowly.
Yeah.
It's like they you know, okay, we're gonna start to do
They're
this
testing the
together, do
waters,
this
seeing
together,
how
and
it
then
go, yeah.
you know, who knows where it could end up. Type shit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Obviously, you guys can't say it, but do each one of you guys have a favorite thing you guys are doing with them? Like, is there something that fucking you're really excited about, or Javi's really excited about it, you're like, I think mine's gonna do. Mine's gonna do.
No nos va a
He's trying to get us to leak
decir.
something.
Yeah.
Are you guys gonna do a Nike run club to the border? And back? That would be tight. I would like to join.
That would be
I'd like to
sick.
participate.
Damn, I don't think I could run that long.
You can.
I'll drive there. I'll see you guys on the PCH. Just
Like make it a relay race.
yeah,
They're gonna make Nike gardening shoes.
Hey.
a Nike blower.
A Nike blower.
Yeah.
Nike blower.
Oh,
With a
No,
little swoosh.
Huaraches, but actually the real ones.
Oh,
That's what we
Shout
got
out
to
you.
do.
Shout out you.
Shout
Come
out.
on, Javi.
Damn, see, my fucking foot is too fat for huaraches.
The huaraches
We'll make 'em
Mexican
extra
or the
wide.
huaraches Nike? So I think the huarache Nikes you could wear.
Okay, then we're good to
They
go.
actually have shoes called huaraches. You know that, right?
the Harachis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we'll keep you in mind. We'll put a Velcro strap.
It's that. That's it. White foot, please. White foot.
White foot, please. As much extension as we could get.
Crazy.
What else do you guys have? Obviously, the Nike shit is so
Yeah.
huge and amazing. And congratulations, you guys
Yeah.
fucking deserve it all, fool. Like, you feel like killing them. But is there anything else you guys have coming up other than the Nike shit?
Our summer drops this Thursday.
Let's
What is it?
go.
April 5th, I believe.
Yeah.
No, 4th.
Fourth.
April 4th. PisaBoys.com. 12
Today.
o'clock.
Today.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
we
today?
drop on Thursdays.
No, Thursday.
Thursday.
That's why.
Yeah, we
But the
drop
episode's
on
gonna-
Thursdays.
Sorry, pretend.
So go to PisaBoys.com.
Pretend
Pretend
today's
today's today.
Yeah.
Oh, right now.
Right now.
Right now.
Yeah.
Who runs the page? Because I even like the posts and like
The memes and shit?
the carousels. and
Yeah.
You find things that it's like, oh, that's just
My
so dope.
algorithm on my personal is like crazy.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even believe the stuff I see.
Yeah.
But like the whole it's like the whole Minions thing. Like we kind of started that. Like I would see Minions. Like Latin America is very funny the way we're hilarious because if we have anything, we have our sense of humor.
Yeah.
So we'll make fun of everything and everything. Right. So it used to be my personal Instagram and it was always the same. It was just like mood board, but it was also like we have to touch on the music,
Right.
the sense of humor, the food. It's all there. Mexicans, we're complex people, you know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
not, people think it's just cowboy hats and mustaches, and I'm just like, we got to change that, you know?
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot more to us. Some of us are like punks, some of us are like
Yeah.
tacuaches, some of us
That
are
part.
rock. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're everybody. So that's why the page is also like, it touches on a lot of stuff.
That's so cool.
You know?
Yeah.
We'll give you an exclusive that maybe.
What?
Please, Javi,
We'll give him one thing.
Let's go. His face.
Oh, okay.
There may or may not be a Pisa Boys Minions collab coming soon.
Oh.
Which I mean is like,
Fucking
come on,
tight.
it's like,
You've been building it for so long.
That's so
so
fire.
tight.
But you know what I would love? Maybe a suggestion, and I can make some money off of this suggestion. Have you guys ever seen the movie Huevos?
yeah.
Okay, if you guys do something like me and Angie talk about this movie all the time.
Yeah.
Huevos?
I don't think Letty and Vic
I don't think
haven't
I've ever
seen
seen
it.
it.
Yeah.
The movie
Yeah,
Huevos
yeah.
explains a lot about how you just said how there's so many different type of Latinos, rocker. For example, my mom was a big rocker. My mom loved the Smiths before she knew English, right?
She
Right,
is a big
right.
rocker. She
Yeah.
rocks out.
And like, so that's why
beautiful,
that's
yeah.
why I fuck with it, because the movie Huevos is like, it's about essentially like chilangos and shit like that,
Yeah.
but there's like a cowboy, un fucking cowboy. There's a
All the different
rockero, a
types of
punker,
huevos.
un naco, una
Yeah.
nac, like,
Yeah.
and that movie reminds me a lot of when you guys post the memes. It's like there's all types of different of us. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like Vic to me, Letty Vic's like the fashion guy,
Yeah.
and it's like, oh my god, he takes pictures very awkwardly
Yeah,
on
he's very
Easter.
fashion.
And then
Yeah.
and then there's
I'm
like
still waiting
me,
to
I'm like the wild tiger kid, and then Letty's like mom, but also very hip hop. So
Yeah.
it's always dope to see and
The variety.
and that's definitely what I get off the memes you guys be posting sometimes.
Yeah.
Where it's like it's like I can relate to every single different
Yes,
picture.
Yes.
exactly. People hit us up and they're like, "This is my favorite page," and I'm like, "Thank you." Like,
Yeah.
that shit, like we spend a lot of time like looking at fucking memes, you know.
It shows like
It's a lot of effort
I have
goes
to have
into
like
this.
a 2 gigabyte iPhone. I have like thousands
Yeah.
and thousands and
Wow.
thousands of screenshots and pictures, and I'm just like, so yeah, it's dope though. It's dope that you guys kind of like see
Catch
what we're
on.
trying to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
no, absolutely.
Which one of you just got married? Did they talk about that?
Yes.
This fool.
No, we know. I
both did.
So before
That's right.
Oh.
Oh, you guys both got.
Yeah, this
Well,
past year.
So when I saw them, because I'm telling you guys, before you guys came on here, I was like, yeah, for the homies. If I didn't know you got married, Joey,
Yeah.
But I
It
don't
was
know how
like
you
I
did.
just celebrated my first wedding anniversary like last week.
congratulations.
Yeah. Mine was more like lowriders. Because my dad has a bunch of lowriders.
Chicano.
okay.
Chicano vibes?
More Chicano vibes.
Yeah.
What part of Mexico are you guys from?
My family's from Mexico City.
Yeah.
Really? Ciudad de Mexico.
My family's from Jalisco.
Shout out DoKnow.
Jalisco.
Chilango.
Oh,
Yeah, facts. Big Chilango vibes.
Okay, I have a
So
question.
you got
for
married
the-
in his state.
I got married in his state.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
my girls.
his wife is actually very close to where my family's from, like
Oh.
the next town over.
What part? What part? My family's from Jalisco.
She's from Jalos.
My
Oh,
family's
okay.
from El
Yeah.
Valle de Guadalupe.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
Where's
right
your
next
family
to each
from?
other.
From La Capilla de Guadalupe.
You
Oh
guys,
yeah,
you
yeah, yeah.
guys
It's all
kind
right on the
of
same
look alike.
highway.
It's all on the same highway. Yeah, literally.
I like how me
yeah,
and
Los
Javier.
Altos de Jalisco.
Yeah.
I like how me and Javier from El DF we're dark, and then you fools are from Jalisco, and then you fools are just light skinned fools.
With the beards.
Oh my god! Hey, do you know?
Is that a thing? Maybe that's a trait of the
Hey,
area.
No, that is.
Probably.
Yeah.
That's
Probably,
a conquistador thing.
Yeah.
Hey, oh
But look,
my-
we're getting along. Look at us.
Look at
Get us all together.
We're not cutting each other's heads off.
Yeah,
Not
no
at
one giving in with
all.
syphilis.
Hey, you know what's funny that we always make fun of Vic about that. We're like, fool, you're fucking. Because we did a 23andMe. Have you guys done? You guys should do one.
Nah.
We did a
Don't do it.
23andMe.
Don't do it.
You
Yeah,
don't do
Don't
it.
do it. Don't do
Yeah.
it.
Oh yeah.
They're gonna
yeah.
try to take the Paisa out your name.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
We did it with Vic, and it's funny because Vic,
Go from Paisa to Proud Boys real quick.
fucking Vic was like, Vic's dad was like, his parents are super paisa. Vic's dad was born in Mexico, and we're like, nah, Vic, you're still not Mexican. He's like, fool, I'm Mexican, but he had like 70-something
my
percent
my
European.
was 73% European
Damn.
ancestry
That's
and
crazy.
20% indigenous, like 24%.
Did it tell you what part of Europe?
Yeah, it's like on the border of Spain and France.
Wow.
Oh,
That's
damn.
crazy.
So the homie's fucking white.
So no, I'm not, bro.
I'm nice.
But like ever since then, and it was funny because they're like, we should do ancestry. I was like, this was my fear. I was like, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it because I don't know. I don't want to know what I don't want to know.
Crazy the percentages.
And then when it happened, I was like, bro, literally to this day, every time I meet somebody like
Yeah.
new or something, I'm just like, oh, have you ever done ancestry? What's your percentage?
Yeah.
And they'll be like, oh yeah, I did it. You know, I was like, 40%
Yeah, it's always
European.
closer.
I've never met a person that has more European percentage than me to this
you.
day.
Wow.
Yes,
And like,
70%.
I'm like, damn it.
It might be Joe. His name's Joey.
No, my name's Jose. But I'm like the third one. So
Yeah.
like you say
Oh,
Jose in my house
yeah,
and like,
and
you know, my
three fools
my
turn
grandpa,
around,
my
yeah.
dad.
Everybody
so
turns
it's
around.
You're the
like,
third?
yo, Joey.
You're the third?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then it's funny because Vic's the second. See, ancestry
Yeah.
shit.
yeah.
White people shit.
But Vic eats chile, so that's the good Mexican part. Like
Yes,
he's really good
I
at
can
eating
eat more
spicy
chile
shit.
than them.
He gets
Yes.
a pass.
Pause.
He gets a
Well, I was
bad.
about to say.
Yeah.
Boss.
He can take a chile down.
Hey, all right.
And
Thank
you're
you.
full.
Thank you, Paisa Boy.
Thank you, boys. Thank you, Joey, Jose.
Thank you guys for real for coming through. We love
Yeah.
you guys.
No, appreciate it,
Keep
appreciate it.
winning, and we're excited to see you guys. I mean, you guys have been growing for like again 8, 9 plus years.
Yeah.
So we're excited to see your 10th year, 11th,
And I'm
wherever.
waiting for the Paisa Kids line too because these little
Yo,
fools,
that's its own story.
Like, yeah.
I've been trying to convince this dude to make
He's
kids
been trying to
club.
convince me. He got kids and I don't have kids.
Yeah.
It's because we,
Yeah,
we
by the
learn our
time he
identities
has
early.
kids, by
Yeah.
the time he has kids, my kids are gonna be teenagers. I'm gonna be like,
Yeah.
nah, I don't want
Paisa
to drop it.
teens.
Yeah.
Paisa teens?
we learn our identities early, you know.
Yeah,
like I
yeah.
have my son, they love Mario and Luigi right now, so they're rocking. One's wearing
Right.
Mario, one's wearing Luigi. Imagine if they were wearing like some Latino shit or some Mexican shit to make
Yeah.
them feel
We'll
proud
make
of
some
that,
just
you
for
know,
your
like
kids.
ponchos.
We'll
or
make some
something.
just for your kids because we
Yeah,
make them
yeah.
for my daughters.
Oh,
Like,
perfect.
My daughters have
really?
Pisa Boys,
And
everything.
it's just for them
Yeah.
to
Hoodies.
feel who they are.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
sick. fool.
Yeah, but it's like they're the only kids that have them.
No
Oh,
one-
Instead-
yeah. Because he has no
instead
minimums.
Yeah, exactly.
I got minimums now.
Okay.
After the Nike deal, I got minimums.
Acting different. Let's go.
Instead
Send
of
you guys an invoice for that.
send it to Vic.
Yeah. No, and shout out to Vic for like we were talking about it, and we do this segment called Brown Pride, and it's literally when we see a Latino doing it, we have to show them love. And he's like, no, we gotta get them in because of their story.
Yeah.
And so many people's story is at where your beginnings were. They're
Right.
there right now.
Yeah.
So to be able to see you guys having made it and
Yeah.
being able to progress the way you are, and I'm sure there's still journey to go for you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But that can help someone with
No, for
theirs.
Sure,
You
I was
know?
thinking about
Yeah.
that the other day because I grew up in the project, so I didn't move out till like 4 years ago.
Wow.
And I remember thinking like, man, when I was a teen or even a younger kid, I wish I would have been able to see people like you guys or people like us in
Yeah.
fashion.
Yeah.
Someone
Yeah.
we could look up to and be like, yo, I can be like him.
Yeah.
They're
Right.
real people. They
Right.
came from a
So-
real
Right.
place.
Identify with them.
Or there's people who like me, like I partied from like 18 to like 24, and you're like, I'm just gonna be a gardener. They're like, you can still change. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
like if you
It
if you
doesn't
get an
have to
opportunity,
define
take
you.
it
Yeah,
and like
yeah.
don't stop. And
It's not too late.
You know what I mean? Like look at us now. You know what I mean? So
And also, it's still tight to be a gardener because low-key
no, of course,
Yeah.
I'm
up
still
and
I'm
running.
still out
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
So if you see me
Yeah, because
out here
grass
gardening, say
stays
what's up.
growing. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not.
Damn, I
We
never
don't like
thought
that astroturf.
I never thought about it like that.
That's
Yeah.
a shirt. That's
It's
a
kind of like,
Yeah.
and that's what's dope about the jobs that us Latinos
They
or
pick
anybody
jobs that
take.
are never gonna go out.
because
bro.
like
Ooh.
like they have like steady. You know what I mean? Like they chose the
Yeah.
right,
Yeah.
business
People
to
always
go
gonna
into.
need. It's
Up
always
until
I
last
think
year, my
very
grandma
smart.
cleaned houses, and
Yeah.
it's like she
Yeah.
always had work.
I
yeah,
think
people are always gonna be messy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not
and-
want to clean up their own shit.
and it's like plumbers. Like somebody's always gonna clog some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like
Let's see AI do that.
yeah.
Hey, like, come on, climb my toilet. Come on.
Well, man, shout out fucking Hobby Enjoy for
Yeah.
you guys are
Thank you,
fucking.
Paisa.
Thank you, man.
Enjoy.
Thank you guys.
Yeah.
Paisa
and-
Boys.
and the drop
Get
is
the
out now.
drop right now.
Yeah.
Drop is out now.
PaisaBoy.com.
PaisaBoys.com.
No, but okay, for Sombra Sala, I wanted to talk about Peso Pluma.
Yeah.
Peso
Dude,
Pluma.
he broke up with Nicki Nicole, and guess what he did?
Yeah.
What?
He's
He
sore.
goes and he starts kissing Anita
Oh.
in concert.
Just a little
So-
peck.
Yeah, so Anita was out in Monterrey, Mexico, and it was her birthday. And Peso Pluma, as she's performing, he goes up and he surprises her with the booty cake. So it's like ass cheek.
Oh yeah, because Anita is known for her booty. She's great. Like her music videos are always sexy.
Yeah.
Like she's known for that, and she talks about how promiscuous she is, right? Like
yeah,
she
that's
always,
Anita. She's very blunt.
yeah.
She doesn't care.
What does promiscuous mean again? It means like
promiscuous girl.
girl. Okay, I know that song. Great song.
It's a nice way of saying they're sexually active with multiple
Yeah.
partners.
And don't mind. They're free. They're
Oh.
free about it.
She's
Yeah.
free.
Yeah, like you're
Freaky.
promiscuous.
That's my bitch. And
Yeah.
I'm promiscuous as
Freaky.
well.
Yeah.
Promiscuous boy. That's what I
And
want to
then
be.
this is the kiss. It's like a little peck. Chiquitito.
That's how it starts, though. That's how it
It's
starts.
tiny, but it's Anita.
yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean anything to her.
Oh, it
We
didn't
don't-
mean anything to her?
We don't know that. That fool might have the young guy to change her minds in her promiscuous ways.
Yeah, and
Well,
that might be like how she starts everything off. How she
I
gets it
didn't
cracking.
think of that. I didn't think of that because that pet could mean the world to Peso Pluma.
Yeah.
Oh, for
But
sure.
to Anita, she's like, girl, I be smacking it on girls, guys, anybody, like all
matter.
day, every day, right?
And so she met me and Vic. You think she'll mack it on us?
Not mac it, but a little.
well,
If we go like this.
No, no, por favor.
supposedly she's
Not asking
she's
for
talked
much.
about how she hooks up with fans. Like I think
my
Maximo's the one that said that. Like she goes
Yeah,
like
she-
different tour
she's
stops,
very blunt
and
about
she
that.
hooks up with artists and she hooks up with fans.
That's
Dog, why
dope.
are we not? Why we
What? Yeah, we've been going to the wrong shows.
Right. But I get it. Like to Peso Pluma, it's like, oh my god,
Oh my
I
God,
just
but
got off
that-
this relationship. The last time they performed together, no, like he had to stay away from her. This is finally I
Yeah.
get to redo this performance.
But
Damn.
also
She's single.
this is also
She
like
is single.
I wonder if so. This is my like thing, right?
A ver.
She happens to be the girl that essentially had his ex-girlfriend mad.
Yeah.
Could
Oh, yeah,
we
like-
thought
That we, at least we thought.
Yeah,
At least with the world thing.
yeah, because also apparently those clips were edited too. That's not really Nicki.
Nikki wasn't.
It wasn't really her face. They panned to her, but
But
that
it
was a
wasn't-
different time.
But we know.
But they pieced it together
but-
to seem
To
like
make it look-
she was
yeah.
looking mad while they were performing.
But we know they're broken up, right?
Yes.
They're broken up.
Yeah.
But they stayed together a few months after that happened.
And they were both very sad about it.
Yeah, you could tell they were going through
everybody
it.
okay,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So as a girl, I have sisters. So I know you guys are thinking like, we always fucking knew it, bitch. But
High
as
five, high five, high five.
But this
If
is-
they did get into a fight over that time,
Yeah.
Nicki Nicole's like, I fucking knew it.
But I
And you
cannot
called me
believe
crazy
her.
the whole
But-
time. And you said I was tripping the whole time. And you said this. If
Yeah.
they actually fought.
yeah.
Yeah.
But as a man, I know this fool's like, well, bitch, you want to accuse me? Well, accuse something for real, bitch.
Yeah.
And I'm for that, bitch. You want to accuse me of some bullshit you don't have no proof of, bitch? Here's the proof, ho.
Yeah.
Monterrey, Mexico, ho ass, bitch. Bow. I'm going to bring her out some ass cheeks cake and some long dick after the show at a hotel.
Well, afterwards, what happened, Angie?
Afterwards, she had a little party in Miami, right? And Peso wasn't there, but she was seen with Bray. There it is.
Shout out my boy Bray. He actually follows me.
Oh, he
sick.
does? Okay.
Yeah.
I
Damn,
checked.
he in them yeets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was Anita afterwards.
Lucky ass.
Yeah.
So
fool.
that's what I'm saying. Like,
Damn,
So
look
it's
at him.
like-
Look at his face. Look at that. You slide dog. You. Oh
So
my god.
Peso did all that for her to
I
still
made that
be
fa-
with someone else.
But maybe it's
So
just for the
even
day.
that, no, even that to Bray thinks I'm on, and she's probably like, I do this with everyone. Because she's a
Uh,
girl that's like, I do
she's
this
in
with
control.
everyone. Yeah.
She's the one that has them like this.
Man, I
exactly.
fuck with a bitch like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Like,
like
I fuck,
Anita.
but also,
But imagine being her man.
but who's her man?
No, but like that's what I was telling the crew. Imagine Peso Pluma ends up getting with her, right?
Yeah.
And then has to deal with this is how she hugs guys.
Oh, my.
He's like my brother.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
what I'm saying?
But then maybe that's why he wouldn't get with her.
Yeah,
but
he
it
just
seems
wants-
like
he just
he's
wants-
shooting his shot. Just one.
one kiss.
No, but also,
And then
but
bye.
also, but also, remember we thought he was shooting a shot at Becky G. What if the
I
homie
didn't
just?
think he was shooting his shot
When?
at Becky G.
Oh no, that was
was
JLP.
JLP.
That was JLP.
Yeah.
Oh,
Um,
JLP was
he
shooting
did.
his shot at
Yeah.
Becky G.
I want that kiss.
Yeah. My suegra backstage.
Shake ass fool, huh?
Yeah.
She was still with the soccer player.
Maniaco. Peso Pluma though.
Yeah.
I think the homie's just player with it. I feel like he won, like, you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? But who knows? He might be the one to change her.
He just
Or
planted a seed,
Juanita?
and later on he's gonna
Wow.
fuck the seed.
No, guess what? He did all of that to get at Nikki.
Yeah.
Oh, just to get under her skin.
Yeah, just to get
huh?
under her skin. Because all of him knowing she's not going to get with me, I'm not going to get with her, but I
Yeah.
will get at you because I remember
Damn.
if they had argued
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
whatever. Because Nikki seems like she's cool too. Like she's cool off this shit.
Where's Nikki
Yeah.
at? Who's she with?
Like,
Who's she?
She has
By
hoes, too.
herself.
She's
It
by
doesn't have
herself.
to be jumping
Okay.
onto the next dick, bros.
I mean, that's why I feel like that's how man get over
That's
shit.
yeah, I know. I know.
So I'm with Peso Pluma. Like the homie be going through shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
no,
he-
he's enjoying his single life.
Hey, but you know what? He reminds me a lot of me.
Why?
Because I'll do some simp ass shit like that. Like I'll pull up on my ex bitch and like do some cool shit like that in front of like her family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
And
to
then
get back at your
and then no,
Yeah.
not to get
Yes,
back on anybody.
It is.
And then it
Because
means
you guys have
nothing
never
after?
seen it. I've told you, but I could be lying right now. Or I could be telling the truth. But y'all ain't never seen it, right? Like you ain't never
Yeah.
seen, you ain't never seen me post.
He wasn't on
me
stage
put-
on Monterrey.
I wasn't on stage. Like I might be talking to a bitch that work a very nice, good nursing job somewhere, and I could pull up on her and bring her some flowers. I might do that, but you might never know.
Ooh.
What
You
does
would
that
never tell us.
mean?
What I'm saying is,
Where are you getting with this?
Yeah.
this is a plan. He's doing this on purpose.
That yes, he's
step
doing
one.
it on
Step one.
purpose.
This is step one, but he's probably not doing it for Nikki.
He's
Nicole.
doing it for-
He's
I
doing
feel
it-
like
he's doing it for himself.
Because
Yeah, he's doing it for
she broke up with him.
We don't. You know what?
Especially after what she posted and how he went silent, like, oh, you cut me. You cut me in Las Vegas.
I don't know. You know what? After because the day that I was talking about that, the whole thing that happened, it happened that day and it was fresh. But then after seeing everything, I'm like, no, I feel like Peso purposely did that to be seen with the girl out in Vegas so Nikki can
Yeah, he
sit
does
out.
things so that she can
And-
see.
Yeah, and so now this
so that
is the
she
same
can be
thing.
hurt.
But, the homie's player. I fuck
That
with
means
Peso.
Nikki has a hold on him.
If he's doing this to
She
get under her
really
skin.
Yeah.
got a
Yeah, I mean, I guess we'll
hold
see.
on.
Because I feel like he's pretty autobiographical, so he's probably gonna put some of this stuff in the music, and we'll see if he's
gonna be a great
tripping over Nikki, then we'll kind of see it. You know what I'm saying? If he don't really care, he's just living his best life trying to fuck Anita, then it is what it is.
Yeah.
Okay, no, he was asked by Billboard about the kiss with Anita, and this was his response. Can you put play?
You've had a wild year since the last Coachella.
Yeah.
How's it gonna be different this time around?
It's gonna be crazy. It's
he's
my
talking
show,
about Coachella,
my
yeah.
own show. Last time I was a guest, but this time Mexico's gonna rock the house.
Look, the people are so happy to see you, man. You also at Tecate. How was it to be with Anita and having a good time out there this year?
It was great. It was great. It was her birthday. We had a good time. Tecate Pal Norte had a good time. Mexico had a good time. It was first time Anita performing in Mexico, and it was great.
Oh, it was so good. It was great to see you guys on stage. But hey, I gotta ask you though, just friends.
Just friends.
Okay,
She's
okay,
my
okay. You
friend.
know,
She's my
everybody's
friend.
asking,
She's my
everybody's
friend.
asking.
She's a good
This next album's gonna be fire.
Yeah, but no.
Yes, La People 2 is already fire.
Hey,
You guys heard
hey.
it?
No.
It's
Yeah,
okay,
it's
but
a new
but
song.
I like
it a
seeing
lot.
that fool with like Tyler. Like,
Yes.
Yeah, so no, they were trying to make the argument on like online saying like, hey, Anita was holding him, not Anita,
Nicki
Nicki Nicole
Nicole.
was
Oh, that's
holding
so
him
stupid.
back, like
Yeah.
ever since.
that's what
then,
I
got-
feel like. I feel like the homie's free now.
Yes,
Yeah.
because another pop star, was holding him back from being bigger. No.
You know,
I don't think so. I'm
I
like,
do think that because you're not putting into because it's so cool. He takes a pics with Tyler the Creator. Shout out Tyler the Creator.
Yeah.
Like incredible feat. But that doesn't mean like, oh my God, she was holding me back. I got a photo with Tyler the Creator when
Yeah.
I'm not with her. It's just cool shit you do afterwards.
Or
There's
Yeah, it's just
a
coincidence.
rap line.
Or is
Hold on one
this-
second. There's a rap line by Atmosphere, and he says, "Getting in a million memories just to forget her." Like he's getting in his million memories to forget the memories with her. And if we're counting what he did in less than a month, let's all like if this equals it's because she's gone, then you have to give her credit for the Grammy he won while he was with her, the MTV VMA performance that he set history for on the VMAs, not no Spanish MTV Tres, whatever. Like, we're not gonna give her credit for that. So let's not give her not credit. Like,
okay, but he made that album and won those Grammys
this is
from an album that he already put out while he got with her. The album got on his own. When he was with her, he was going through depression and all types of therapy shit. And now he's free and he's out there kicking him with Drake.
When he was with her, he got
Dirk and Tyler the Creator. Fuck that bitch. Team Peso Pluma. I can't wait for the album part 2. Yeah.
I also cannot wait for the album, but I don't think we have to diss the girl in order to go be pro Peso Pluma. Because what he's doing now is just both while he was with her and now is what's happening because his star is rising. Yeah. These pictures he's getting, performances, awards, is because of his journey, his progress as an artist. But like to say like this is happening because he broke up with her, like that's
because it's not.
That's what's weird.
Because they were only together a couple months. Like somebody can't really make that deep of an impact, negative or positive, on your life.
I know. I'm just talking.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I'm just fucking around.
Big Peso. If they were in a
Peso.
super long toxic relationship and he seemed to like never, get past that certain point, and then they break up and then he gets past that certain point. No, honestly, he's just had success all the way up, but it's been like this.
Right.
And it's not her fault.
Or is Nicki Nicole why he got banned from TJ? Is that why he got because of Nicki Nicole? Is it that?
Or did Anuel's or did Anuel's career fall off because he cheated on Karol G?
Yes, and that's why Karol G.
So whose fault is it? Whose fault is it that Anuel is going poor? Karol G's fault.
Himself.
No. His 3
baby mamas.
That's a great point.
No, because we're trying to like. Okay, so keep in mind, right? Like, obviously, you guys, this is just having a debate, and this.
Yeah.
And eventually, like, me and Vic are gonna see it from a guy's point of view, and they're gonna see it. But it's like it would be that point. It's like when Drake fucks all these rapper bitches, and they fall off a little bit, except Nicki. But even that was a wobbler. Like, are we blaming Drake? No, what I'm saying is he was great with her and without her.
And without her.
And
that's why to me it's like blaming her or saying like she was
fans are assholes.
It's like no, he's just doing cool shit because he deserves to do cool shit because he legit has worked hard and made good music.
Yeah.
I blame the music. If anything, the music is great and that's why he's getting a photo with
Nicki Nicole.
Nicki Nicole only kept him from one thing.
Yeah.
What?
Anita.
Yeah.
And now he's flourishing.
And now
is that a photo of Little Dirk?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So this is my thing, right? Like, hey. So this is my thing. She's from Argentina, right?
Yeah.
And no, fucking Nicki Nicole.
Yeah.
So imagine like he was getting off stage and it's like catch a jet to kick it with the goons from O Block. Or go to Argentina. Y vos cerote, mama huevo. You know what I'm saying? Like, and this guy boludo. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, this fool either had to catch a jet to Argentina or catch a jet to Oblak or with Drake. So I think now.
But you know what I do think? I think that he deserves
and he's probably
credit.
saving more money.
I think he deserves credit for people knowing who she is.
True.
Because I think, it's like he kind of blew her up.
I didn't. I'm gonna be honest.
Where on this point, it's like, I don't credit or discredit her for his star. I do see how he helped people. Like, we're Mexicans or Mexican Americans, and I really wasn't up on her. And she has stadium that she sells out. So, like, I know that she has fans.
Yeah, that's a big fan.
He put people up on game when it came to
He put her more mainstream, more mainstream.
And even, like, the couple, like, I see that they did that for each other. Like, even seeing him as a couple with her, you like that look. Like, it was a good look for him.
Yeah, as likable as he is, he's kind of an enigma, but seeing him like
I hope you use big words like that in a very simple conversation.
It's just like he's just very like we don't know, like he's mysterious, but like him being with her made him a lot more likable to a lot more people.
I agree.
It's like it's like how Beyonce did it for Jay-Z. I'm just joking. That was
how Jay-Z made Beyonce?
No, I was saying like,
oh my God, are those
I was saying
6 Suburbans just pulled up outside?
I was saying how Beyonce made Jay-Z.
Yeah.
But he's great. He has a museum.
Right.
I don't know if she has one.
Right.
But
I do think that them being together, because we've all seen our homies that have dated girls and guys that have held them back. Like for girls, it's like the guy that just
Free
wants you-
Depot 2024.
Yeah, should I name him?
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, you should name him. Free Depot, Freestyle Treasy.
Yeah.
Actually, I like Angie in a relationship. She's a little more cooler. So Angie's free until it's backwards. Or, you know what I'm saying?
So it seems like the one that you can't go out, you can't. If you want to further your either education or career, they keep you home. All of that, right?
Yeah.
I think with them, they were outside. They were showing more of who they were. I think it was a good look for him to be with her. But it's also he doesn't have to be with someone. He's Peso Pluma.
Yeah.
He's being the playboy. Your vibe.
No, facts.
Who would you free from your friends? Drea?
Dre.
Because I want Drea. I want her free too.
You're supposed to-
Who would you free, Vic?
I mean, there's a lot of dancers that they get their wings clipped from men that want to retire them from the club, and that's always sad.
And they still have time.
That's always sad. Like,
set
why you doing that to us?
But Vic, out of all your homies, who would you free? I'm gonna give you a list of my homies I would free. But if we're gonna do it, we gotta do the team. So then I don't seem like I'm the only one that put my homies.
I only have 4 friends.
My homie last time was like, hey, my homie
Free 'em all.
My homie last time was like, hey, dog, how come you're the one that talks about us? And I'm like, I don't think Letty and Vic really have friends like that.
Yeah.
And they're like, so don't put our shit. I was like, shut up, bitch.
Right.
You don't pay my bills.
or I like the progress. Like I like seeing Angie.
Yeah, okay, so who would you
Yeah,
free?
I don't see her
No,
anymore.
I like
and
seeing.
yeah, it's like she's my coworker only.
So
but-
free Angie, kind
I'm
of.
just kidding, I'm just kidding, I'm kidding.
Now, you guys just went bike riding.
No.
I haven't
Yeah, we
seen Poet
did. We had our moment.
I haven't seen Poet in like 3 years.
You've
I
seen
haven't
him.
seen him
I
either.
saw him roll up to your birthday party.
Oh wait, he cut your hair.
Because my hair.
That, you don't count that, huh? You don't count that
because
you're not kicking it.
That's
Yeah.
business hours.
He sits there and gets all emotional and shit. Like,
He's venting to you as a friend should.
He's trying to be your friend. He's
Don't
trying to
vent-
squeeze it into an hour.
Don't vent to me at 9 in the morning while I'm trying to get a haircut and close my eyes and go to sleep. Kind of. Vic, who would you free before we get out of here?
I only have 4 friends, dog. Just
Who would you free out of those 4?
I feel like their girls watch the pod.
That fucking fool. Say it with your chest.
Free them all. Free them all at the dog pound.
I'm gonna say because you don't want to say it. Free South Treasy.
He's already been freed. He's been freed.
Is he
already.
freed?
Yeah, he's been freed.
So it's no longer Free South Treasy until it's backwards.
Okay.
It's the homie free. Where we at? Free Big Swift until he fights.
Yeah, there's a
Yeah, but your homies aren't even in real relationships. Like Swift isn't in a relationship.
Yeah, you can't get free from a situationship.
Like,
dog.
what's his girl's name? Like, do we know how she looks?
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Does he make up who he takes? For what if that fool that catch by himself? You know what I'm saying?
He might be.
If it's an imaginary girl,
Yeah. Who would I free? I would sort of free. Okay, I would free Depot.
Would you free dinner?
but you're freeing him for selfish reasons.
No, I'm freeing him
Like-
because I feel like he needs to hang out with his friends.
Yeah,
I'm not
but
saying
also
leave
it's
your
like,
girl
is
and
that
never talk to her again.
Is his career on hold because of his girl? No, it's not. He's probably doing a lot better. He's probably like more balanced. He's probably not wasting his money. Definitely not putting thumbs in girls' mouths. You know what I'm saying?
I had great times with Poi while just eating more hot
But
at
that's
dinners.
selfish.
On a Sunday where he doesn't fucking cut hair,
Yeah.
you could come hang out
But we're
one
talking
Sunday.
about someone that gets held back.
Okay, this is my
Is
thing.
he getting
though.
held back by her?
No. We don't know.
You just miss him.
We don't know.
But look, he's getting his money, right? I'm not knocking it, right?
Right.
But are you also fucking happy?
Is he?
Bro, there's
Seems
no
like he's
look,
happy.
bro. There's
we
a
follow?
million. Look. There's a fucking 10 men in this room. I promise. Okay, when you don't see Angie for a long time, you're like, damn.
I see her every
No,
time.
hear me out. But what I'm saying is,
The
no.
longest I haven't seen her is when she had COVID and we had COVID in.
But what I'm saying is, okay.
talk about that.
What I'm saying is, when you don't see a certain friend or a certain group for a long time, you're like, damn, I miss the homies. Like, I know he misses us, but he's trying to avoid a fight.
Yeah.
When there's no fight.
Well,
about,
you know why there's gonna be a fight? Because he used to bring her along, and then you fucking shit on her on the podcast for him bringing her, and now she's probably like,
You
hey,
said you would start the fights in the car.
Yeah.
In the back
That
seat.
was one time.
like
But I don't do it anymore.
he went to brunch with her, and you got mad. So now he's not gonna
That's because
come.
it's like this, right? It's like
You
this.
literally said I
Okay,
hate
and this is
their
where I support
relationship.
Donald
so
Trump.
she's gonna get
There's
What?
And let me tell you why. It's not about his political views. It's about his word and his
Grab him
stand
by
on fucking locker. No, I don't grab bitches by the pussy
So
unless they
which
allow
one
me
is it?
to.
Let him go. Let him go. Let
The
him go.
locker room talk. When it's just the boys, bro, it's the boys. It's just like, bro, you're
I
telling.
still don't see how that's Donald Trump
Wait,
support.
he's
He
getting
said
to it,
that.
getting to it.
He said that. He's like, oh, that was no. It was like a meme that went around where they asked the lady that was a Donald Trump conversation. And they're like, "How you feel about her?" He's like, "That's locker room talk." Obviously, it was a fucking joke. But yes, my thing is like, if it's just me and the homies, And let's say I'm trying to tell the homie Andy how about just crack some bitch or poet.
Yeah.
And his girls just there judging me for me being a dirtbag. I was gonna say the word bitch, but none of them are bitches. Very young, lovely ladies, right? I would like, fool, don't, like, why are you here, dick? If me and the homies.
Right. But so you agree you're being a dirtbag, right?
Yeah, but I'm single. But I want to be a dirtbag without her judging me when my dick has nothing to do with her. Yeah. And I'm not saying all the homies girls do that.
In her man.
Okay, but it's like example, right? Danner is in a very complicated situation, loving situation where he was with her for a very long time. Wasn't with her for like 2 years.
Right.
And now they're back but they're in their 30s. So I'm not mad at Danner. Danner's like, I'm in my 30s. Yeah. I lived it up. Now let me see what it do. And do I miss him sometimes? Yeah, he acting like a grandpa lately.
Yeah.
Like, dude, get the fuck over it. Like, coming out, oh, my back. Like, bitch, stop it. You're very handsome. We need you. Let's go.
We need you to draw the attention.
Hey, Danner at the club? He's fucking magnet.
No, he's not, because he is in a relationship.
No, back in the day. I haven't seen him in months either.
Danner is an amazing boyfriend.
But like, I miss like me, Danner P. You know, Poet and Jakarta were like kind of like we had to carry them on our back. Poet definitely held his own against like the 2 points and shit like that. Like, but like, the homies was hitting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When we was squad. At the club, it was cracking.
5 strong,
you sound like such an old guy that hasn't moved on, but like your homies are moving on.
No,
like,
because
I get what you're talking about.
Circle jerk, anyone? Circle jerk? No? Anybody? Come on, bro. Come on.
Because if we're talking about holding back, my career, if anything, is exploding.
Yeah, but
like I'm selling out shows.
You're talking about the crew.
That's why the main argument here is like you're telling me like, but is she holding him back from his career? She's holding that fool back from happiness. And
you are his happiness.
No, we are. What I'm saying is
we don't know that Depot is not happy.
First of all, I know that for longer than her. I want to make that very fucking clear.
She don't know him like I do.
Yeah, like fool, Poet, like he's like
Poet is hilarious.
Fool, he's
just back there gonna get another fight with her again. Another podcast.
I totally
goes in.
But like this is my thing
He's
is
like, so you're not happy? So what did you tell them?
So recently, I've been telling one time in my life I want to experience living with all my homies. So we've been looking into it.
Wow.
And it's gonna be me. Back then it was gonna be me, Poet, Danner, Peasy. But the two fucking lames are out the way.
Yeah.
So now it's just me and Peasy, but we got Lil Matt, which is like the little homie.
Yeah.
And then we got Bedex. Matt just got out of a super toxic one. But we're like, fool, if you get back, you can't move in, dick. I don't need your girl putting up to my house at 3 a.m. to knocking all of our houses and knocking shit. And I'm like, so I want to make it very clear. Bachelor party, doghouse, like, I'm saying if you're in a relationship, don't move in with us.
Yeah.
You wouldn't put
moving to the front
well,
house.
Vic has a kid and he's like 35. I don't want to live with Vic.
Moving to the front house.
And that fool has to wake up in the morning.
He does.
Whoa.
And so do my homies, but like, it's a little different. That fool's, you know what I'm saying? Like,
he wants Animal House.
Like, fool, like, and Peasy's like, fool. PZ's the only one that hasn't let me down, dog.
Yeah. And watch when he does, you're gonna be so.
Well, I'm gonna have to get down with it.
That's sad.
No, but PZ's kind of more. He's in his like phase where he's like, I'm young right now. PZ was in a relationship for a long time.
Yeah.
Okay.
So and he was, but P when I first met him, he was single. And then when I got to know him more, he became a bond. Yeah. He became a bond. He was with a girl.
Yeah.
And then he left her because it was like, I was like, shut up, fool. You're like these fools. You were all lame. And then it come around. He's like, you right. But Pete takes accountability.
Yeah.
My problem is with fools that don't take accountability.
Yeah.
That's my only thing. Like, Danner, like, he's a grandpa. Like, I get it.
Yeah.
He's older.
He's a grandpa.
You know what I'm saying? He's like the homie got like a union job. You know what I'm saying? Like, fool, he's doing it up. But I'm like, dick, like, we miss you sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But it's okay if you don't want to come around no more. You want to have kids, be in love.
Yeah.
And I'm like, as you should. I'm 24. You shouldn't be hanging out with me anymore. But like,
Why you look at us?
Why you look at us?
Like Vic last time told me, hey, what's cracking today? I was like, hey, Vic, you're a little old, brother. But all I'm saying is, like, I miss some of the homies, fool. Like, but if
Peso Pluma.
yeah, we wish him nothing but freeness. But yeah, I would free D Poet. I would free Danner once a month. I would free.
I can't wait to have a pod with their girlfriends. We should invite them. And Cookie.
Unless you want to see some domestic violence.
No, you don't.
No, I would free D Poet, Danner, just for Vic's part because he don't want to say it. Big Swift and South Tracy. I would also free Clarissa's cool, so I wouldn't free Andy. He's cool as fuck. And Jerome's a lame. He's always been like that though. I would have who would I free?
That's a lot of people you free already.
four
I would free the homie Chucks. That fool's been sad for like 6 years. I would free Rems. That fool's fucking super sad. I would free a gang of the homies. Free the boys to this.
Yeah.
Like you
And they got freed from jail, but technically in their heart and in their mental state of mind, they're still in jail. Physically, they're free.
Okay.
Mentally,
Like they're on parole.
yeah, they're on parole with two, a man and a woman. Unless their parole officer is a woman, then
Yeah, got you.
two women.
2 women. Yeah.
Free, but for Vic, free Big Swift. Let's say it on
Swift.
3. 1, 2, 3. Free Big Swift.
I don't know the girl. She's probably a nice lady.
Free Big Swift right here. Even though I guess I'm not gonna put it.
It's not gonna put it. Thank you, Angie, for Sombra Salad.
Yeah.